Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to the Cunning Plan. I'm your host, Artfather. We're a little bit slow today because I just got back from a trip, so I'm literally running in the door, and Matt was like, "Hello, you're meant to be with us." I was like, "Oh my God, it's 7 o'clock!" So we're a little bit behind ourselves,
I sat on the hot seat like 2 minutes before deadline, so I had plenty of time.
So yeah, we are a little bit out of sync, you can see, but we can quickly move over to the story. Now, last week we had the week before they killed some bullets, which they then buried last week, and then made their way into town, where they where suddenly Ikono started to seem much more ill. He started to turn, throw up, he stopped healing, bits of his body started opening up. They carried him over to the Tower of Life, and there they found that the necromancer there was able to stabilize him while they ran off to find out what it was that had damaged him in the first place. So we are into the story of I think you guys last week you went to see the temple, and you sorted something out there, and that was before he got ill, wasn't it?
No, it was after it.
Okay, so you've only got 48 hours to heal Ikono. There's no ticking clock, but we'll just sort out other things in the meantime. It's a good idea. Sorry, Ikono, we had other things to do.
So it was the Temple of Light, wasn't it, that looked after Ikono?
Tower of Life, yeah.
Tower of Life.
Yeah, that's where it is now. Yeah. So let's move across the map. Where would you guys like to go next? It is about 6 p.m. at the moment.
Time to quarter it.
Right. Well, I think we need to go to the court. That's where they. That's where it seems that Ikono was cursed. Maybe somebody there could know something, or maybe even keep a record of those people that were in attendance.
Oh, okay.
Who's gonna be our spokesperson?
Well, I was thinking, we haven't used the cleaner outfits for a while. Maybe that would work again.
Okay, well, not sure if Jojo has any cleaner outfits.
Jojo. Oh, don't worry. I'll just tell them they're in the wash.
Yeah. Just go naked then, I guess.
Okay.
No, mend and prestidigitate.
I'll go in, and if I can get in, I'll go around and open the back door. So go away by the back door. And if I don't come, or I meet you back at the back door, it's because I can't get in.
Well, maybe try the talking bit first about the attendance.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
It's 6 o'clock. I'm pretty sure the court's closed. Most courts.
There might be a clerk or something doing something, swatting.
Yeah, maybe they have like a record archive.
I'll go and have a look. And with that, I've pulled an apron out, and I've got a little cloth tiara for my head.
Can you be in a French maid's outfit, please?
Yeah, I can't get these nets on. It's my flippers.
I feel a drawing coming on.
Right, I'll go now. So wait by the door.
Okay. So you're going to go and knock on the door, yeah?
Yeah.
So the courts, you're quite right, are closed. But there isn't actually a door. There's a bell next to the door, like a bell pull.
Yeah, I'm still gonna knock on the door.
Okay.
Oh no! Looks like I'll have to use my key, being legally employed to work here. Right, and with that, I will try to pick the lock.
Okay.
Right, so I need to. Oh god, there's lots of things I need to do. Oh god, not that one. Oh, there we go. Right, characters. The Colonel. Right, the Colonel is going to do his sleight of hand, picking the lock with his thieves' tools, which allows him to use the proficiency bonus on it. And whoops! Oh no, how difficult's the lock?
14. No, it's not quite worked.
Oh, damn. I think I'll start cleaning with that window. And I'm gonna just, as I'm picking rubbish up, and I put it in one of the bins, and as I'm doing that, I move the bin over to the window, and then I
Can you
get my
make a
duster out.
stealth check for me, just to see how like carefully you're? Yeah,
Oh,
you're fine.
totally.
Everybody just goes, "Oh, that's completely acceptable," and walks past.
Oh, look at that windowsill! And I stand on the bin, and I dust the windowsill, and I'm just, can I use my thief skills just to flip open the latch there?
You can attempt to. It's on the inside, so you're gonna have to flip something through. Yeah,
Oh,
you
my
can't,
God.
unfortunately.
Right. I'm gonna go out to the street and say, "Oh, watch out! There's kids. They were throwing stones. They said they want to smash something. Watch out for them, buggers!" And I go back and I'm gonna throw a stone through the window, and then I'm gonna climb through.
First of all, make a deception check for the ruse.
I rolled 19. That's
Whoa.
not bad.
Hmm.
It's happened before, you see.
Okay,
I've heard
I'm
of
going.
it on the other
Yeah,
side
yeah,
of town.
yeah. I'm gonna roll an insight check.
Jojo was smart. Saw through that ruse.
So they rolled a 14. Yeah, everybody's just completely sold on your obvious ploy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
if I describe the window, it's a leaded window.
Oh, a leaded window.
Hmm.
Right, well, I'll use my old technique of putting the dagger in behind the lead on one side, slipping it up 2 corners, and then peeling back the corner, and it'll all just roll back as the little bits of glass fold on the malleable
Yeah. Okay.
lead.
So
joiner.
there are some things that could go wrong with this. Some of the glass pieces could fall out and make a noise. So you're going to need to make, let's say, acrobatics, or would it be sleight of hand check just to see if you can
I
get
think
that
I'll be
open?
a thiefy type thing.
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Right. Whoopsie, carefully do it.
22.
22. Yes, you do manage to peel back the leading, and the whole
and then
sort
I'm
of window
going to-
slowly moves
I'm
inside.
going to slip in. And
Okay,
then as
another
I let go
stealth
of
check
the
as you
thing,
do that.
as I slip in, it's going to fold back. And I'm going to carefully say, before I turn around, God, that was some dirty window. Better start on the inside now.
As you fall, as it falls down, though, there is a horrible crashing sound as some of the little pieces of glass fall onto the floor. You caught it, but
I
it
shout out,
wasn't
"Bloody
solid.
kids!"
Okay, make another deception check for me.
Oh no, not 2 in a row.
5. Oh my god. There's so many.
No one can hear me. Everyone actually turns around and looks to where the shouting is and notices the window.
Wow. Okay.
Did I hear
somebody? Yes. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. You can hear something going on, and something goes crash, and somebody turns around and goes, "Huh?" And they look over towards where there's a maid stood in a dustbin. But they're not that interested. They're just looking at you at the moment. What do you do? Are you just looking back?
Jojo starts screaming as well that there's the child is there. I saw the kid throw the fucking rock there.
I'll never get
Look that way. 15.
Okay. 15. This
running
guy
that way.
like looks over at you, looks at the frog. He doesn't see the window because he's expecting there to be a window there or a window be open, and there doesn't seem to be any window there. So it's not obviously broken. And he's not being that perceptive. So I'll just say that he looks between you both and sort of stares from one to the other, then goes back to what he was doing. Bloody kids.
Yeah. And as soon as he's turned his back, I'm going to try and slip in through the window bit again.
Okay. Make a stealth check as you slip through the window.
Oh, slippy slap. Oh,
22.
22.
Okay, yeah, you like horizontally dive through the window. Yep.
Yep.
You're in.
On the other side, I'm going to tiptoe to the back door.
Okay. You're currently in a cupboard.
All right.
It's like a small cupboard with a door and a mop and a bucket and
For
some
my thieves'
shelving with
tool,
chemicals on it, and yeah.
from my thieves' pack tools, I take out my little oar, and I put it in the corner of the door, and I'll just slowly round it till I make a tiny hole, and I'm going to press my big luminous eye up to it to see if there's anyone on the other side.
Okay. So looking through the door, you can see that outside there seems to be a corridor, one stretching out in front of you, one to the left, and one to the right.
Right, I'm going to try and get my bearings using my insight. What would it be? Investigation? To try and work out. I can't through this window. They went round the corner, so that means that corridor is going to go towards the door.
Okay, that would be an intelligence check. Investigation's
Lip,
fine.
Sky blue.
You have decided to go left.
I'll go left.
Okay, you make your way left. You open the door. It's not locked. You make your way left, and about 15 feet before you, there's a door on the right that is ajar, and the corridor continues ahead of you before turning to the right.
I'm going to listen at the door gap.
Okay, you go towards the door gap. There does seem to be the sound of people talking inside. Can you make a perception check for me just to see if you can overhear what they're saying?
4.
It's something to do with like boring stuff.
Mumble.
Yeah.
Mumble, just mumble.
Exactly. Literally what they're saying. Yeah. That's all you hear anyway.
Okay, seeing that, I'm going to turn around and go back the other way.
Okay.
I think it's this way.
Okay, you turn around. Make a stealth check for me as you're walking around.
Neil, check Discord.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me have a go at this. So they need to do a perception roll, but it's going to be at disadvantage. So
I rolled an 8.
Yeah. So because they're not expecting the 6, so they don't hear you as you slap back down the corridor. Which way would you like to go now?
I'm going to go back to where the cupboard, and I'm going to take the first one that comes to hand.
So you've got corridor heading straight ahead of you, or you've got a corridor heading to your left, away from the cupboard.
I'll go to the left, away from the cupboard.
Okay, so you walk up the left corridor. It's about 30 feet long, and as you approach the end of it, there is a corner to the right.
24 flippers long, right. Okay, I'll get to the corner and I'm going to peep round. Where's that bloody door?
Okay, make me a perception check as you look around the corner.
Six.
Okay, there is a corridor that stretched out ahead of you, and then there looks like there's an exit. Sorry, there's a corridor that turns off to the left, partway down, about 10 feet away.
I'll go and sneak down and look around
There's
the corner.
some plants
I'm looking
along
for
the
a big
walls,
exit sign.
a couple of
Never
like
put any
pictures
signs
of
up.
various posh people.
Nice.
Okay, you walk 10 feet down the corridor, and it carries on straight ahead of you, or it turns to the left.
To the left.
Okay, you turn to the left. 15 feet in front of you is a dead end. There are 2 doors, one to the left and one to the right, coming off this corridor.
Oh no! Right, I put down the picture frame. I'll try the one to the left.
Okay, you want to listen or do you want to try it?
I'll listen.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Perception check 16.
16. There's no noise from behind that door.
Alright, I'll open the door.
Okay,
Slowly.
you go to open the door. It is locked.
Oh, I'll do it this time. I'll get out my picks. 19.
Yep, the door opens.
Oh, click. I open the door.
Okay, in front of you is a series of shelves to the left and then right, but at the end of the room is something that you haven't seen in quite a while. It's large, it's metal, it has a door on the front of it and a large cylinder-shaped rotation device. You know what this is. It's a safe.
Ah. Right, I'll back out the others, and I'm going to try and crack this safe. So
Okay.
I'm going to come back out, and noticing where I am.
There's a door behind you.
I'll try
So
that door.
okay.
Can we knock on the door or make some noise just to try and indicate to him
Oh, please do.
where he is?
Caca! Caca!
You can definitely try. Yeah. You make a perception check. No, he doesn't
8.
hear you.
Bloody birds. Oh, those birds go away. It's like our calling sign. It's going to confuse everyone.
Oh, we're going to do it again. I'm going to put some effort into it.
Mhm.
I am with a performance check.
Just stop
These
banging
are
on the door.
Wrong characters to do this with.
Right. What's in the other door then?
Okay, so behind the other, it's locked. So
Oh,
you can leave it.
I'll definitely open that one up. Ha 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 ha! 11.
11.
Yeah.
This one opens quite easily. Yeah.
That was lucky.
You look
Fuck that one.
inside. There's a small office. It looks like there's a desk. Again, there's shelving against the wall, and there seems to be a lot of sort of paperwork on the desk.
Oh, just all what is one
and
fucking
on the
window.
shelf work. Yeah,
Is
there's
there a
no
window?
windows. No, there's no
Oh,
window.
Skylight?
No, it's an internal room. There
Oh,
might be a
bloody
skylight. I don't know, but there seems to be some kind of candles
Yeah.
around the place.
Oh, paper. Right, I remember that. Paper. I'll save. Save paper. Right, now I need some rock. Right, I'm going to go. I'm coming out that short corridor. It's a dead end. There's two doors that I've tried.
Yep.
So that's right. So
Yep.
dead end.
There's
there's
what
two
looks like
doors.
some kind of cigarette, like ashtray at the end of the hallway.
Right, I go down to the end of the hallway of the
Yep.
ashtray.
Yep. You look at the ashtray.
Yeah.
It's next to the doors. I mean, it looks like people smoke there.
All right. Oh, they
Yep.
wouldn't smoke near an exit, would they? Oh, would they? Try the door.
There's no door.
Oh.
It's just next to two doors you've opened already. It's like literally a dead end with an ashtray in it.
Right, that's strange. I'll go and check the end of that corridor again, just see if there's a
Okay.
a door that I've
What,
missed.
the end of the corridor by the ashtray?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's an ashtray at the end of the corridor.
Right, I try moving it a little bit.
You move it a little bit.
All right. Well, I pick up
a secret like.
I don't know. Why would you're not even fucking in there. Well, I pick up my picture and the small suitcase, and I head back down the corridor. And when I
Okay.
get to the end,
You
I'm
get to the
gonna
end.
go-
It goes left or right. You came
Okay,
from the right.
I came from the right. I go to the left.
Okay, you go down the corridor to the left, another 15 feet, passing other pictures and a pot plant.
Yeah.
You get, and there seems to be like a crossroads. So basically, it goes left, right, or forwards. Forwards, there seems to be a office off to the left. Left, you look down there. It looks like it's a corridor that ends by a kind of it's a T-junction, and it goes left or right there. Or you could have, or you could go right, and that seems to go back towards what looks like there's a door on the left down there.
Yeah.
There's
I'll go
also
down that way.
like potted plants and various bits of. You go down that way towards the
Yeah.
right. Yep. So you
Yeah.
start walking down the right. You get towards. There's a door on your left. There's a large sort of metal container with what looks like a glass kind of upside down bottle, big bottle connected on the top of it. There's a stack of paper cups beside it.
All right. Weird. Perverts in the city. How you meant to get your foot under that? Right, I'll try the door opposite the water cooler.
Okay. So opposite the water cooler, do you want to listen at the door?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Oh, I'm listening. Sorry.
Perception.
Deception. There you
14. So yeah, you
1.
can.
Oh, it's by death here.
Perception.
I rolled
Right.
perception to see if there is a gap under a door.
Okay. 1. Yeah. You're at the moment you are. It seems like your outfit has slipped down over your ears and you can't hear anything, but it sounds fine. So you...
Oh, okay. I'll try the handle.
Okay, the door opens.
Oh. And I look in.
Inside there is it's a big room. There's windows all the way down the side of the room. They look out onto a small courtyard which seems to be in the middle of the building.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't remember seeing this when you went to court. That looks rather nice. And in the room there is a big desk to the left. Big desk, kind of with a big chair behind it. Various bookcases, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then to the right, it's quite a long room. It's about 35 feet long. The room is. So there's a series of armchairs to the right. Like a meeting area. Where people might have informal meetings.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Lounge. Okay. Where's the fucking door? Right. I'm using this. I'm going to see if I can get an insight into get my bearings.
That's an intelligence check.
Oh no. I thought you were going to say that.
Tim, is there a discernible gap under the front door?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap. Yeah.
Okay, can I use it to cast cantrip through?
Depending on the cantrip.
Bonfire?
No.
From under it. So I think I need to see the point where I'm casting it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. Well, I'll have it mapped out by the time I find the bloody door. I come out of the lounge. I go back to the crossroads.
Okay. There's a corridor to your right.
I go right to the office.
Okay, there's a little office there. Yeah. You go to the door.
Is that the end of the corridor? That's the office.
No, the corridor kind of carries on round. It goes past the garden. You can see there's windows at the end of the corridor.
Right. Okay. I'm going to go down to the end of the corridor, see if the windows go to the outside of the building.
No, they go to sort of an internal courtyard. It's got lots of palm trees and stuff in it.
Right. I'll look in the office.
Okay, you go back to the office. The office appears is similar size to the other two rooms, the safe room and the teller's room or whatever it was there. This one has got what looks like a series of shelving again, lots and lots of sort of paperwork, that kind of thing. This seems to be like a middle manager's office or something like that. It's got a small desk, but it's away from the wall. It's kind of like an interview room, really.
I think what I need to do is I need to go back to that room with the people in it and ask them where the fucking exit is. Right. Okay. Well, if there's no external windows or anything, I will leave the office. If I carry on going down that corridor, you said it goes around the corner, to the left or the right?
To the left.
Okay, so that'll be...
Yep.
Yeah.
And then it comes to a dead end, and then there's a left again. And there's a long corridor now, big long corridor that takes you all the way. Windows all the way along this corridor, actually.
Yeah, and do these windows go to the outside?
They don't. They go to... well, no, sorry. You do see... so they're high up in the wall, so you can't look out easily.
All right.
But they do look similar to the kind of windows that you'd expect to be on the outside of a building.
Oh, well, that's outside. So I'll look for a door along that corridor.
Okay, there's no door along that corridor.
Right. So if I know I'm on the outside wall, I'm just going to try and stick to the outside.
Okay.
So I can't go back the way I came because that's the only way.
So
Yeah.
you can carry along. So
I'll carry
you.
along, going past the other side of those offices, which is
Yep.
the ones that I go past the one with the office and the next one with the safe.
No,
and
no,
then-
you don't see. Yeah, you've gone part. You're going behind them at the moment.
Yeah,
so
going behind them. I know that's
yeah. They're behind there. Then you carry on. So you go on about another 30 feet. You get to a big corridor at the end, and there you can see there's a big set of doors and some high windows. In that looks like the front door.
Right.
There's a door to your left.
Guy looks like the front door in front of me.
That looks
Yeah.
like the front door in front of you. Yeah.
So I'm wondering whether the boys should come in that way. I will. Did I leave them near the front door?
Yes.
Right.
far as you can remember.
I'll walk. I'm going to walk up to the door stealthily.
Okay, make a stealth check for me.
Oh, very stealthy. Super stealth mode. Engage. Stealth roll 23.
23. Yeah.
And I'm going
Okay.
to get to the door and I'm going to check it for traps to see if there's an alarm or a system that makes a noise when the
Okay.
door's open.
There is a door behind you, as you come in. So just to be wary that there is a door that you pass that is directly opposite the front door.
Directly opposite the front door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll look at that one.
Okay. Okay, so you go over, have a perception check. Take a listen.
Right, perception roll 7.
Okay, sounds like it's clear.
Right, I'll open the door.
Okay, you open the door. Inside, you can see there's a desk. It's a large room. At the end of the room, there's a desk, and in the room, there are lots of chairs around the walls. It looks like some kind of waiting room. You
All right, I'll
kind of
shut the-
make a history check for me.
8.
Just
8.
reload the fucking.
I recognise that's a room, that is.
Yeah, that's a room. Yeah, you've been in
Ah.
rooms like that before.
Well, I'm going to go to the front door. I'm checking it for
Okay.
any alarms or traps or anything. So that's my sleight of hand.
Mhm.
Natural
rolled
one.
a natural 1.
Okay.
So by testing it, I suddenly realised I've actually opened the door.
You're testing it presently, and as you test it, you notice that the door is alarmed up to the hilt. It is the most alarmed door you've ever seen before. No
That's
door
alarming.
has ever been as alarming as this door.
Right. Oh, that's a problem. Right. Right. In that case, I wonder if there's another door. Is there a letterbox?
Mm-hmm.
I open the letterbox and I call out, "Guys! Hello? Guys!"
Perception.
Yep. Yeah,
Huh?
you pick that up.
Hello.
Oh, I can't find my way around anywhere. It's just there's some people in here, but this door is like trapped to the wahoozo. So how do I get to the fucking back door?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, thank you. I'll keep looking. Oh, for God's sake.
Why don't you just open this door?
It's my alarm, didn't it? I think. Oh look! Oh, for
Can
fuck's
you
sake!
look?
I'm opening it. I'm opening it. Oh, okay. You pushed me now. Push me too far. It's my professional integrity. I open the door.
Okay, so roll a picklocks roll.
Sleight of hand. Here we go. 27.
27, yeah. It's unlocked.
Alright. I open it. Hurry up.
Okay.
Oh, the bells!
No bells go off.
Oh, it must have been better than I thought. Cunning, come. Quick, 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 quick. If anyone asks you here, just rob the place. Oh no, not that one.
No,
That's the other one.
no, that's why we're here.
All right. Oh, look, I'll tell you what. I can take you to 3 places I know that have lots of files in them, and 1 place I know it's got people in it.
Well, let's go to the place that's got the files in it. Maybe.
Okay. Look, you take that
they keep
picture because I can't carry all 3 of them. Right, here we go. Right, this way. I'm going to lead them back to the office opposite the one with the safe, and I'm going to say, oh, and in here there's a small safe. I'm going to have a good go at it.
So you go left and take them around that way, away from the people. I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go left, go around that way, and turn right, and then right again, and you get to the 2 rooms opposite each other. On the right is a small office. It looks like somebody was doing some tax returns, maybe some invoicing, all that kind of thing. And on the left is the
safe room. Right.
Safe room.
Now, can I have some assistance from somebody?
On what? Pick locking?
I'm gonna crack this safe, but I might ask you lots of things like, can you just wiggle that bit? Can you knock it there? Can you just pass me that?
Sure.
And it might help me get this safe open.
Jojo will help.
Right, well done. Right, here we go.
Well, while you do that, I'm going to search the office.
Oh, go for it. Go for it. There's a trolley there. Load it up with stuff if you want. Right, I'm going to sit down at the safe. I'm preparing myself. I've pulled up a leather poof. I've sat down, laid out my tools, calm myself down. I'm going to have a go, hopefully with advantage. Cracking this safe.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum. 27.
27. You work on it quietly. You watch as the frog is deftly moving this roving thing around to the left, to the right, to the left. And magically, with those 3 rolls, actually, I was going to ask you to do 3 rolls. You've just done 3 rolls.
By accident, completely.
Did you do? Sorry, was the previous 27 for the door outside?
No. I'll do another
Yes, it
one.
was. Do one more.
15.
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, 15 was
Or
the
19
difficulty.
if you want advantage.
Yes, if you're getting advantage. Yes, it would be. So 27, 26, 19. Yeah, that's more than enough. You crack the safe. Safe is open.
Oh, I definitely could do
You
that.
have a wonderful feeling of joy.
Right, I'm going to check it again for traps. Because I'm worried that opening it's going to set something at 24.
24. There's no traps.
I'm
I'll
looking
swing
at
the
it
door
to
open.
see if there's
Checking for
magical
traps is a
traps.
perception thing or an
Oh.
investigation thing, not a sleight of hand thing.
Who did
What do you
sleight-
mean?
Oh, right.
Checking for traps.
Checking your traps. Oh, right, I thought sleight of hand was part of the.
No. It's perception or
Perception.
investigation for sleight of traps.
Unless
Alright,
magical traps. Probably
In
are
that
kind.
case, I don't know. It looks
Looks
good.
fine.
Yeah,
Swing the
Looks
door
fine.
open.
Fuck it.
Yep. Yeah, the door swings open.
And inside there is.
You see a what looks like a set of interesting objects. There are, well, how can I put this? You have sort of, give me a second. Okay.
I'm looking for evidence that says we stitched up Mr. Ikono, or one that says forged the letters of that bloke, Mr. What's his face.
Also, who
I've got
cursed
it written.
Icona?
I've got it written down on my arm here.
Okay, so it's quite interesting because there's some nice stuff in there. You see some basically armor. There's what looks like some banded mail, some full plate mail, what looks like a flail of some kind, and some kind of war axe. Don't know why they're in there, but it's a big. I mean, this thing is sort of 10 foot by 5 foot, so it's a big thing that you've just opened. On the other side, you see a whole series of signet rings. There must be almost, I don't know, you'd have to count them up, but way above 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40-ish. Just under 40 signet rings. They're all different insignias on them. All different symbols.
Is there any notes there?
Make another check for me.
Jojo, can you tell if these things are magical?
Perception or investigation?
You would know that there's no such thing as a magical item.
Perception. 10.
They look like signet rings. They've got lots of different symbols on them.
I mean, I was looking for the note.
Oh, sorry.
Natural 20 on investigation.
Okay, investigation. You kind of look through the stuff there, and there is a box next to the signet rings that you've found. The signet rings are just in a box in one of these shelves, and next to it is a wooden box. And as you open the box, you find it's full of paperwork. In there is a series of they are receipts for these rings and receipts for the armor.
And who might be the recipient or of the receipt or the buyer of the items? Probably seen in the receipt.
Right, so the 40 different signet rings, roughly 40, you see that they're all from different people from the city.
Do you reckon it's a lottery? Or do you reckon they're in some sort of cult and this is some sort of perverse membership thing?
Or then they are rings, trophies. There be trophies?
Yeah, because they're signet rings though, they're like small. So I think that they're there because they're meant to be indiscreet, you know, so like tell people you're in a secret club. I don't know, maybe this is all part of the initiation or judges or something.
Would there be any indication who crafted the armor? Or
yeah, make an investigation of the armor.
Oh, there's a plaque here.
Investigation.
China.
Natural 1.
Yeah, as you're attempting to have a look around the stuff, it starts to fall and you have to catch it, and you kind of forget yourself what you were doing.
Right.
I mean, I was looking through the paperwork though.
Look, to be honest, there's nothing here that we need. Should we leave this? I think touching any of this shit is going to get us into big doo-doo. We're meant to be doing a covert mission.
Sure,
God,
let's leave it.
Right, I'll pick up all my pictures and my suitcase that I found in the other office, and I head out.
Is there any branding on the armor or armors?
Oh yeah.
Any kind of branding? Any kind
It's
of?
been monographed.
Yeah, have a look
15.
at. Okay, 15.
Yeah.
You take a look at the armor. It seems to be from. Well, you look it over, and the insignia on the armor seems to be one that you think you recognise.
I'll make a quick rubbing of it.
Okay.
Right, see, there you go. Why has he put it on backwards? That's stupid, isn't it? Sloppy work.
Okay.
Right. So I think we should leave this stuff here.
Yeah.
Don't know what those signet rings are all about. But oh, they won't miss one, will they? Whoop. As evidence, I'll take one.
And we, or we can probably erase the name from the manifest there. So
You can have. You can read the receipts if you want to.
Oh yeah.
are the receipts per ring written? So we can just take one
You
receipt
wouldn't.
out
I mean,
for that ring, or is it in one ledger?
all the receipts are loose, so you'd have to go through the receipts to find the one that matches the ring.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, we'll all grab a
oh.
bunch of receipts, and we'll see if we can get the first one to get one ring to match something. Then we can
Yeah,
take both.
yeah.
Yeah, basically, there's an impression of each of the signet rings, on each
A
of
little
the
wax seal.
receipts. Yeah.
I found a winner. Oh no, that's a chicken. That's a duck. Oh, okay. 1 minute.
Okay. Make the ring you've taken as a.
Is that a giraffe on a bicycle? What the fuck's that all about?
Yeah. So you want to make an investigation check because it's 40 different things you're going through.
And I'll make the same one as well.
You're
I think I
just-
swallowed one. Oh, it's in my
No.
throat.
yeah,
Oh.
you guys are going to be a while. What do you want to do in the meantime?
I'll be with them.
Oh, okay, Sky.
Okay, good.
11. Yeah, it does take you a little while, you guys, but you do find it eventually.
Oh,
You're kind of looking at them. They go, "Oh, is that the one? Is that? Yeah, oh, that's close." But eventually, you get the right one.
Yeah,
Right.
so we're taking the receipt and the ring for that receipt.
Stop punching me in the arm. Oh, I know it leaves an impression, but it hurts. For fuck's sake, can't you use a bit of paper or something? Ow!
It's now about
40
7
of these-
p.m.
I've got 40 welts on my arm now. Look. Right. Yep, I'll do that. And then I
Did
will.
you want to look in the
is-
office, or
Yeah, I
you?
want to
there-
look in the office.
Is there a
Okay.
candle or a bar of soap anywhere?
There's a cigarette stand. You haven't
That's
gone
nice.
to the toilets yet.
All right. Well, I'm just thinking if there's anything soft in this room, I can make impressions on a piece of soap, piece of old leather, or supple leather, maybe a bar of soap, or some clay, or window
Nope.
putty.
Nope. There's no
Oh.
convenient soap.
Right. I did want to use my own, but I'm going to have to at this rate.
So what you're trying to do?
I was just going to make impressions.
Oh.
But I can't because I've forgotten all my stuff. No, I'm looking through my things and I've got nothing. Why the
Joe.
fuck have I got a holy symbol?
Jojo
What's
has
this prayer
nothing
wheel?
either.
Right, okay, I'll throw all the rings back and I think we should leave this thing. Right, everyone have a good look. Remember what you see. Hey, no. Box or something, one there. Right, and I'll shut the door and I'll wipe all my fingerprints and sludge off it. Right, that was... yeah?
Maybe we need to go to the offices now.
Oh, we need the archives, yeah. Let's go there then. Off to you.
So you walk across the tiny corridor into the archive that's opposite. No,
Right.
you're into the. You're not into the archive. You're into the. So it's not an archive. It is the teller's room. That's what it is. Where
Oh.
they do the take. So they keep the accounts. Yep.
Wouldn't be told, you know.
No. Too busy telling. So you make an investigation. You search through some of the documents. It's quite interesting how much money moves through the prison. It seems that people pay for things. For instance, they buy, things for prisoners, or they make it so that prisoners don't suffer as much. They also. There's a record of all the investments and things. So skipping through, you can quickly see that in recent weeks there's been quite a lot of money coming in to pay for court fees and various things from your Swin Lake Fathom. You kind of skip through there a bit more, and it's just the sort of day-to-day sort of sales and bits of a court. I mean, stationery, all the sort of bits and
Oh,
pieces
that
like
gift
that.
shop does well. Look at that.
There's not a gift shop.
Got a little mug with you've been jailed.
Right, well, there's nothing here. Maybe we need to look for. Did you find any archives or anything?
I did find another room. Don't follow me. I'll take him to the next office along.
Okay, that's the office which is used as an interview room. Yep, you go in there.
Okay.
You can
That's
see
this
there's
one.
bits and pieces. Yep.
Say bits and pieces.
Yep. As
Mainly
you,
pieces.
yeah. As you go upstairs, you can see that there are various. Sorry, not upstairs. You're not. Sorry, where am I going? Sorry. As you walk into the room, you can see there's a table with two chairs on either side. It looks like it's been used for either interrogation or interview. You're not sure. There is a shelf to your left, which has all kinds of items on it.
I'll have a look at the shelf.
Okay, you have a look at the shelf. There seems to be lots of things to do with how to apply for a job in the court, stuff to do with the rules, how things work, some of the kind of mandatory things that people do, whose job is whose. So it's all kind of those descriptive things, you know, when you start a job.
It's bollocks in here. Have you found anything?
Doesn't look like there's much to find.
All right,
Is
another
there any
room. Come
other-
on.
Any
Let's
other
go.
rooms?
Oh yeah, there must be loads of them. There's fucking windows and everything. All right, let's go this way.
Okay.
The lounge. You said are there people in there?
It's not a lounge. It looks like a large office. There's no people in there.
Right. There's this
so
office. It's large. It's like a
yeah,
staff
this is like, no, it's not a staff room. It's like there's a big desk, with very nice big mahogany desk, shelves. There's a globe. There's several chairs sort of around, as if you could use it for small meetings. You know, it's a kind of senior executive office.
There you go. I think it's a kitchen. I'll open the door for them. I've already picked it. See all the scratches and gouges around the door. Two broken picks on the floor. I'll pick them up. Apply some coloured putty to the scratches to try and hide them.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's trash the joint. No, let's not. Let's have a look. I'm going to go and try his desk. I'll see if there's any locked drawers in the desk.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything?
Yeah, just generally bookshelves, anything like that. Look around.
Yeah, there's bookshelves. You can take a look at
Filing
those.
cabinets.
Yeah, the room is about 15 foot wide and about 35 foot long. So it's a big room.
I'll help.
Yeah,
No,
21.
sure.
So
Okay,
yeah,
no,
you are investigating shelves. You find that this is the office of Thunder. So the High Court judge.
Yeah.
You find that because there's a bunch of pictures of him, you know, playing golf, doing things, being at various sort of paintings of him on the walls, various sketches of him. As you sort of travel along, you see that there are various things, cigar boxes, nice things, like there's a large set of...
Just swing a golf club if you got horns.
there's a decanters full of different coloured liquids. Opening them up, they smell delicious. Various whiskies and cherries, and glasses there. It's all stuff really for entertaining and to show off kind of what a powerful and important person he is. This is obviously where he brings people to make deals or negotiate things or sort out problems.
Well, I don't think there's anything here.
Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't look like there is.
Right, I put both the cigars I've taken off the desk in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And I put down the decanter after taking a large swig.
Mm-hmm.
Spit it back in so he doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Level's not changed. Oh, that's nice. Alright, let's go find another room. Alright,
Okay.
that's as far as I got, so it's up to you guys now.
So
Yeah, we need to find some sort of archive or.
to the left,
Administration.
there's a doorway, but the corridor continues round to the left. To the right goes back to the crossroads where you were.
Alright, let's go to
what-
let's go left then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what rooms have we been by the crossroads?
You've
We
been
looked
in
around there.
both the
That's the teller's room.
interview room, the teller's room, and the safe room.
Okay. No, we'll go the other way then.
Okay, you turn left. You go towards the door at the end of the corridor. The corridor does turn to the left. As you get towards the end, can you make a perception check, each of you?
I'm dragging my cloak behind me
Hey.
as a way of taking any marks in the freshly waxed floor off as we move around.
Okay.
Doing a
It's Jojo. Yeah, Jojo. Oh no,
It's like
sorry.
the
It would
Matrix
be...
opens up, everything turns into numbers.
Yeah.
I rolled 10.
So, as you get to the end of the corridor, you suddenly stand very still, and you do notice there are there are sounds off to your left. Sorry, off to your right, further down the corridor, back towards where your cupboard is.
I looked at the others for guidance.
You can see that where those people were talking in the office, they're now sort of walking down the corridor towards you.
Right, is getting to the cupboard a safe option?
No, the cupboard is between. So they're coming past the cupboard now. There is
Right,
a
so
door
is there a
next to.
door?
There's a door next to you.
Open
There. Okay, you open it. You're at the bottom of a stairwell.
it. Oh,
There's another
in there,
door in
boys.
front of you. There's some stairs going up.
Go down. Oh, can you go down?
No.
Is there a
Just
little,
go
little
Let's go up.
There's a doorway in front of you. There's stairs going up.
is there a little
On the
nook
edges.
under the stairwell?
There is a nook under the stairwell.
So-
Yep.
Oh,
Enough to hide in.
It's kind of yeah, you could try and hide in the shadows, I guess, but not enough that it would block view of you, because you're right. It's right. The stairs, you kind of have to walk forward 15 steps, turn right, and then go up the stairs. So you can imagine as they come through the door, if they're coming to the door, they would see you straight away.
Okay. I'll go where we came from. To the backtrack a bit.
Right. Sorry, you're going back out to where they are.
I grab it.
They're walking
That's
towards
fine,
you.
yeah. God's sake.
So you've got upstairs,
Upstairs.
or you've
Need to run
got straight
upstairs.
forward. There's a door in front of you.
Okay, let's go upstairs then.
Okay, you're going upstairs. So you go up the stairs. Can
I'm
you roll
gonna tell
stealth
the
checks for
others-
me?
I'm going to tell the others to step on the side, and I'm going to try and give them guidance.
Okay.
As they go up.
Stealth check. Sky is fine. He follows that very carefully.
Yeah, 14.
So does Jojo. That's fine. So there's three of you climb the stairs stealthily. As you get to the top of the stairs, there is a landing and there is a door to your left.
Open it.
Okay, you
Are they
open
coming?
the
Are
door.
they coming behind us?
You don't know. They haven't got to the door below you yet.
Right.
You open the door, and some of you will recognise where you are if you roll a history check. You're quite panicked, so you might not.
12.
History, natural one.
Okay, so the two of you, Sky and Jojo, you're so panicked about them behind you. Actually, Colonel, you look through the door and you see, oh, this is the courtroom. This is just outside the courtroom. This is like the waiting area where you all had to wait for ages. There's some doors in front of you which you recognise. One has got a symbol for a man on it, and the other one has got a symbol for a woman on it.
Oh, that's right. Jojo wasn't
Oh,
here. Because he was within
Yeah.
prison.
You were brought in by another way, so Jojo
Yeah.
has no idea.
All right. It's where they keep the spare people.
No, that's the toilets.
Oh, I don't feel so bad now. I've done terrible things in those rooms. Right. Or should we hide in the toilets? That's always a good sign.
Well, they might be going to the...
Oh, we'll get into one cubicle, and don't worry, I'll make a smell. They'll leave.
Right, okay, yeah. I
Right,
mean,
we all get into the toilet, we clamber on top of the system so our feet are off the ground, and we hold the door shut.
Okay. Clamber on top of the cistern. Door is now shut. Okay.
We're heroes.
Yes. Fearless heroes. So
Shoving the
you,
spare toilet roll
wait
on the
in
side
the
into
thing.
my
Can-
bag.
can you make a stealth check, please? On the way towards the toilet, you do notice. Make a perception check for me. Just
15 stealth.
Colonel, just make a perception check for me.
15
5 stealth.
perception.
Okay, so
perception.
Colonel, on the way to the toilet though, you are slightly distracted by the oh, look at those sinks. What's that? Soap.
Right, I grab a bar of soap.
It's quite a long way away. It's about 20 feet away from you.
Boing!
Jump. Grab the soap from the toilet.
If there's only
Okay.
one soap, I'll
Careful,
grab
you
that
don't
bar.
drop it.
There are 6 cubicles. You came through the door. There is 1 cubicle straight in front of you. And the other 5 are to your. Sorry, there's 3 cubicles as you came into the room, and then there's another 3 across the wall in front of you.
Then we're going to run into the first one that we see.
Okay. So
Wait,
you
are
do
they
run
just
across-
lined up?
You now have soap.
Are they
Okay,
lined
so
up
you've-
just nicely in a row? 6 cubicles.
Okay.
Are they?
Does anybody want to listen at the door? No, there's 6 there's 5 cubicles. Let me get that right. There's an extra large one in the corner.
Get your foot out of my ear. I'm trying to
Okay.
listen at the door. Oi, that's not the handle. Oh,
Is the extra large one on the left or right hand side?
It's kind of in the middle. It's in
Okay.
between the other 4. Sorry.
Okay.
So you've got
2 and
as you
2.
came in the door, there were 2
Mm.
cubicles next to the door, and then there was an extra large one in the corner, and then 2 cubicles further towards the sinks.
I'll go to the first one on the the second one from the left side.
Okay, so that's your cubicle.
Yep.
I'm joining
That
you.
And
is
try to hide.
Jojo,
Because
and you're going in there as well. Where are you
Yeah.
going to go, Sky?
The first cubicle.
Okay, so
Oh.
Sky's in that one.
oh no.
Okay, so you do hear the sound of footsteps coming towards you. Make a perception check, everybody.
So me
Oh,
and
quick.
Colonel are in same cubicle, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're sat
Okay.
on the top of the toilet.
I can't hear
11
anything
perception.
sitting on my ear.
Okay.
That was 11 was the best.
Okay, so you only Jojo, you can hear the sound of footsteps. The Colonel is making a funny sort of slurping noise next to you. And Sky, you're a bit distracted by that.
Shut your face! Shut your faces! They are coming. I hear footsteps.
They make their way in the cubicle. I'm going to roll a d6 for one of them. The 1 is the first cubicle, 2 is the second, 3 is the third, large one, 4 or 5 is the 4th, 5th, 6 is going to be going to the sinks. They're sort of chatting as they come in. Oh yeah, I was having a really good day. I just need to get the work finished. Oh god, yeah, Hetty, she's just a pain in the arse, isn't she? She's always telling me to get this done or get that done. Yeah, all right, I'll see you in a minute. I'll just go to. Oh, his cubicle's locked. Is it? Yeah. Somebody in there?
Is there? I'm going to reach down into the toilet bowl, and I'm just going to dribble a bit of water so it sort of seems to come out from underneath the door.
Okay. And what are you doing, Jojo?
I'm trying to see what I can do. I'll. No way.
The other guy also
Oh, wait,
goes to
whispering.
I'm hoping they're just going to think it's broken.
6. He goes to the sinks and he's going to look at it. Okay. The guy looks at the.
Harmless
The water's
sensory
dribbling.
effects. I'll make a faint odor
Bad.
skunk with the druidcraft come under the.
Yeah. Okay. He is going to smell that. He goes, oh, something's left something horrible in there. They must have closed it for maintenance. I'll try another door. He goes back to number 2. Oh, sorry. I'll try another door. Number 4. He moves off to number 4. Oh, this is all right. So yeah, Hetty, yeah. I mean, she's nice, isn't she? Yeah, she's nice, but yeah, she does tend to tell us what to do a lot. Well, she's our boss. Yeah, I know, but you know, be nice to have a please and thank you sometimes. Yeah, you're not wrong. Manners do, you know, help. Oh. All right, I'll the guy comes back to the toilet and he just tries the door. Number 5, he goes into the one next to the other guy. So the two of them are in 4 and 5 at the moment. They seem to be busy. Yeah, so what do you reckon? What should we do? Well, I was thinking we just finished that case of the finance versus Flolo, right? And then we'll get on to the other one, right? But I want to go home soon. I'm tired, you know. So this conversation carries on.
Oh, I guess we need to endure it.
Okay, so can you roll a d20 for me?
D20 and goodbye life. 4.
Yeah, 4 minutes later, they pack up and they get out of there. Yeah. I'll have to report that to maintenance. Yeah, good idea. Yeah. And they go, and then you can hear them clumping down the stairs.
Oh, I was lucky.
Clutch cantrip.
Right. Iron. Sky.
What?
Oh, I think the coast is clear.
Yeah, but it seems like they're going to be around for a little while. I mean, do we just want to hide up here for an hour or so? Wait till they've gone and then we can have free reign of the place?
Well, someone else might have a need to go. I doubt there is only 2 people.
We can though. Yeah, we can though. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to go and make an impression of those rings.
Alright.
Can you use your knife? Can you cut this bar of soap in half, please?
Do we need some light?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Right, I'll be back in a second. I'm not going to take any risks though. If I hear anything, I'm coming straight back. Right, I'm going to try and head back to the safe room.
Okay. So make me a stealth check, a perception check.
Bum, 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 bum. 20 stealth, 10 perception.
Perception. What can sneak?
So, if you could imagine somebody who it's like a cartoon character moving through the building, you sort of slowly make your way down the stairs, very sort of exaggerated.
From a lamppost to a small coffee table to behind a pot plant.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how you're making your way.
Hiding behind half a foot of the ground curtain.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Stuck in the corner above a door, and hopefully I'll make it way back to that office with the safe.
Yep. So you make it down to the room. You get to the safe. What do you wish to do?
I'm going to again open it up because I've left it on the just one click. Turn it back to one click, open it up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go to the rings, and I'm going to just using the 2 halves of the soap. I'm going to put 10 on each side of the soap. So that'll be 38, 39, however many there were. And then I'm going to put the soap carefully in my pockets, and then shut the door, wipe everything down, and try and head back to the toilets.
Yep. Okay, make a stealth roll for the way back. No perception check.
I won't have time to do anything with the. I was thinking of whether I should scratch initials under each one, but I think that would take too much time. No, I'm just going to take the impressions, and I'll go back with my stealth. Bum, 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 bum. 8 stealth.
Slap. You're kind of pleased looking at your soap bits, you know.
It's all these pictures. They're really loud.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm going to try and make it back.
Okay, slap. I'm going to. Can you roll me a D100? If you score above 80, then the chances are they've come out of their office.
54.
you're okay. So yeah, they haven't come out of their office, and even you being loud is make
Sneaky.
I am going to roll a perception check for them though. See if they hear you.
Natural one,
They hear
baby.
nothing. So
Someone's
natural
told
one.
something very funny about finance, and they are
You
laughing
look
at
up
me.
and suddenly realise where you are. Oh,
Lucky son of a bitch.
maybe I should be being quiet.
Ah.
Lucky
Oh, it's
son
very
of a
funny. Oh,
bitch.
sorry. Oh, there you go.
So you make your way up the stairs, back
Yeah.
to the toilets.
Diddly.
Right.
You stand outside the toilets.
Hello.
Hello, who this?
Oh, thank God for that. I've made the impressions. They're still laughing downstairs.
Yeah, skunk smell is funny.
Right. Yeah, we'll wait an hour.
So okay,
We'll all
So
go in
you-
the big cubicle if that's okay.
that's all right. So it's now 9 p.m. and yeah. Okay.
What? Mm.
So
Hopefully we hear the old bye then, see you, bye bye, and the slamming of doors and stuff.
make a perception check.
10.
No, you don't hear that. It's all the way downstairs if they are doing that.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with D. And it's not door. Well, it is door. Oh, bugger. I win again. I spy.
Alright, well, I guess we can move about now.
Right, if you think. Let's go. Still be stealthy, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still be quiet.
Okay.
Right, I cleaned down the bathroom, wiped the prints off it, of everything.
All right.
Yeah,
This
you've been
is
drawing
fine.
pictures on the wall with your slime.
Yeah.
As you step out the toilet, there's obviously the door to your left which leads to the stairs, and then there's a long 10-foot wide corridor with large double doors, halfway down, opposite sort of a waiting room area, and then there's a door at the end of the corridor, two doors at the end of the corridor, smaller doors. To your left, there's the other toilet door, which has got a lady on it, and then there is a door at the end of that corridor as well.
I think the big bubble doors are into where the judge goes to sit down in the court, 'cause he was high up, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Let's just look for a room that's full of records and stuff.
Maybe the door that's at the end of this corridor.
Oh, okay.
So you turn right, go past the ladies' toilets. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Go to that one. So you go to that door. It's locked.
Don't worry, I got
It
this.
does say staff only on it.
Ha ha ha. Here's my staff key. 20.
You open it easily. Okay. Your door swings open to reveal what looks like a load of judges. No, wait a minute. They're dummies with judges' costumes on them. So they've got the wig and the gown. They've got the so
Yeah,
basically
Sky's telling me this as I've got one of them in a headlock.
Yeah.
Trying to stab it in the face. Oh,
Yeah.
I did that. I did that.
Yeah,
Ah.
it looks like a changing room for the judges and the barristers and people to get ready before they go into court.
Right, this isn't it.
There's another door to the left.
Fucking hell.
Fun fact:
We have a
centaurs have 2 sets of ribs.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Oh, anyway, let's try this door. I tried the door, thinking about
Okay,
centaur's
it's
ribs.
locked.
Ha ha ha! Still locked. Oh, 19.
It's open. Opens up. You open up, and it's there. You see the court from the side. You can see where the witness box is. That's been surrounded by what looks like a blue ribbon. That definitely wasn't there the day before. There seems to be. You can see where the jury sits, where the judge sits, the witness stands. You can see the stand that you had to stand in, Mr. Room. Oh no, what Mr. Room had to stand in because Mr. Room isn't there. Sorry.
Maybe we'll
You're just
go
behind that.
You
Jojo's
said that
been
we
sitting
wanted to
there.
go and investigate where the crime happened. This is exactly what happened. We could go and
Yeah.
reenact it quietly.
Hmm.
Creep down there.
Surely they would have sanitized it by now.
I know, but if we go through it, I saw it on a play once. I'll be Ikono. You can be the judge. And then, when did it happen? Oh, at the beginning.
Well,
Oh, we
no,
came
after.
in.
Yeah,
We're sat here.
So you go and sit in the stalls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Ikono touch anyone or shake hands with anyone or anything?
No, don't think so.
Make a history check for me.
Hmm. Jojo will try to remember as well.
Natural
Natural
20.
20 and 21.
God, look at you two, 21.
Well, it's
I'm not gonna look.
assisted, so
God.
it's double nat 20.
Yeah, Jojo, you were there, weren't you?
Yes.
Was everybody there? I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was
So,
Mr. Rooms.
What did you get, Sky?
I wasn't going to roll since those two, but okay.
Well, yeah, you have to roll as well. Funny that way.
Natural
Right.
6.
There you go. 6.
Sky, you distinctly remember him shaking hands with your lawyer. He was definitely in the room, and he was definitely shaking hands with him. The other two, you're kind of watching Sky for a second, and then you sort of look at each other, and then you look over towards where the blue tape thing is, and you think about right at the end of the you think about right at the end and how the goblin died. And then you think about what Ikono did after that.
What did we remember?
Make a history check. 21. Yeah, you did remember what he did after that. So Ikono, while the rest of you were either talking to yourselves or somebody was distracting various people, made a move to search the body.
Oh, yeah. So maybe he wasn't meant to get it. Maybe he just found it. I reckon it's a PTD. Pirate transmitted disease.
Yeah, but then maybe whoever had actually killed the goblin was watching and then cursed him.
Oh yeah,
Do you
not to
remember-
like find.
do you-
Yeah.
Do you remember seeing anybody, watching him or anything like that?
Can
Actually-
Jojo deduct something about magic and
Thinking about it.
sightlines and stuff like that to narrow down the possibilities where the caster could have been?
Yeah, that'd be Kana roll.
13.
Sorry.
I
Um,
rolled a 14. I was sitting there holding my knife that I smuggled in, ready to leap out and judge. So I was sort of clocking the room, I suppose.
Yeah, so the two of you, between you, you kind of reposition yourself. You sit down where you were. You take yourself off over to the far side. You come back. You sit where the judge is. You look at where he is. You think about where everybody was in the room. With those previous history rolls, the two of you really have a clear idea where everybody was. And I think between you, you're able to argue out. Jojo, you were in a position where you were actually accused as well. So you were looking out over the audience. So although you don't go and stand there, you can, because it's ribboned off at the moment. I mean, you can go and stand there if you want.
No.
Okay. But between you, you kind of get a triangulation on everybody who was in the room. Okay. You want me to run down the list?
Yeah.
Or
Okay. You have. So in the room, there were quite a few people. Many of them you don't know, but there were a few that you've bumped into before. There was obviously your friend, so from Coattails Cocktails. So Coattails was there. You also know that there was the two barristers, 3 barristers in the end. The 3rd barrister turned up, didn't he? Yeah. Do you remember the name of the 3 barristers?
Mungo, Mary, and Midge.
No.
One was ours one, and then there was black-haired dude's friend that got
So
us
there
into
was
sea.
Thilbert Trimmer. There was Thilbert Trimmer, and then there was Kempster Fall.
Trimmer.
And if you remember, Thilbert Trimmer also died.
There was Jethless Dogchew, the halfling.
Yes, you're quite right.
But
Chestnut
he has no
Dogchew.
night vision, and he said he saw it. There was Barkin Arkin, the fat, strong goblin.
You're right.
There was Clement Mole, no, Hector. Hector, that's Barris's friend. Was Hector Creosote there?
Yep.
And then that was as far as I got.
So you got Hector Creosote, and as you go through it as well, there was also just looking through what I have there. So you're figuring this all out as you go along, and then finally you remember that there were a couple of people in the back who weren't very visible at the time. You didn't really pay much attention to them, but you did know one of them, Jacob Fenwis.
Fenwis.
Yeah. Jacob Fenwis.
That's an anagram of murdering bastard. If you add a few letters and stuff.
Right. Well, at least we've got a link, a lead.
And also we can use this experience to go back and eliminate people with a history check. Right, should we go and try and find these archives?
Asking people around that were there as well about the other people that were around. But I'll try to. Jojo would like to try another Arcana check to limit up the options and sidelines further.
Go for it.
No, 13 still.
No, same again.
Right, okay. I'm going to scratch my initials in the bottom of the judge's chair, underneath, where they won't see.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to... actually, I'm going to put Icona's initials. No, I won't. Put my initials. And then we'll go back out through that door into the corridor, if that's okay with everyone. And...
you also remember there was obviously Judge
Thunder.
Lightning.
Thunder.
Yeah. Before we go, could I go and stand next to the witness stand?
Hi, Judge Thunder.
And not inside the ribbon or anything, but is the judge's stand in the middle, blocking sideline to anywhere from there?
No, you can see everything from that judge's stand.
No, I meant the witness stand next to it.
Oh, you cannot see something. Yeah, I mean, you can't see behind the witness stand. Witness stand is from the judge's stand over to the left, and it's obviously made of wood. And if you were behind it, you could hide.
I'm going to look up at the ceiling. Is there any hidden trapdoors or galleries up in the ceiling?
It's a wooden ceiling. It doesn't seem to have any hits.
So if I'd be sitting in the witness stand, is the judge's stand next to it and also kind of above it, or is it on the same level, or is it
no? So let me just take you through it. So the judge's stand stands next to the witness stand, the 2 witness stands, one on each side.
Yeah.
Okay. Off to the left is the area where the defendant or defendants in this case stood, and that's been ribboned off with blue ribbon. Yeah. On the opposite side, so that's the left. There's the door behind you where the judge and the barristers dress. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the opposite side of all of that, so basically, yeah, so to the right of where the judge looks out, you can see where the jury would have sat. There wasn't a jury in this case because it wasn't a jury case; it was a high judge. Yeah, and then in front of you were all the stalls for the gallery.
Mm. Yeah. Well, what was I was asking is the judges stand on the same level with the witness stands,
Yes. Yeah,
and
it's,
not above them in any way.
no,
Okay.
it's not.
Okay. So. Hmm. Okay, because that would be like blocking sidelines and stuff like that. So that would limit like some of the possibilities. Okay, that's all I
Yeah.
wanted to know. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything-
Is
now we
that
can-
everything you want to know?
Yeah, I think we got everything that we need.
Right, okay. Let's go. Let's try and find those archives.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way out of the room. Matt, it was Hector Creosote, and the other chap was the halfling. Sorry, Matt.
All right, yeah, the halfling. Right. Let me go back in my
I
notes.
was with my notes a second ago, and I had them, and then I just completely.
Right, the that was Atlas from Clement Small, and you were going back, and there was Jethless Dogchew, the halfling.
Yeah, Chester's
Jetless
dog.
Chestnuts.
Chestnus Dogchew. Yep,
Jetless Dogchew.
halfling. Hector Creosote. Yeah,
Barking after.
Chestnuts.
Thunder Johnson.
Thunder Johnson.
Hector Cooper. No, oh no, Hector Creosote.
You got cocktails.
Coattails.
Cool.
And obviously, fucking fuckface. All you can eat. What's his face?
Kempsterful.
Kempsterful.
Yep.
Gluttony.
Cool. Absolutely. I mean, there were other people in the room, but those are the ones you know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you make your way out of the main doors. They were locked. I take it you're locking doors as you go.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I'll let you unlock those. Okay. So you turn right at the end of the corridor. There's a door at the end of the corridor, and there's a door to the right, just before the end of the corridor.
I think we'd have to just do them systematically, unless anyone's got a handle on it.
No, that's
I think you're right.
What, yeah.
Okay.
Right. I'll go to the first one. Check it for traps. Check it for.
Yeah, it opens with a 12.
Oh, it's not a low key one, so I don't think it's the archives.
Okay.
I'll look inside.
You go in. It's actually a big office again. There's a series of chairs where people make negotiations, and similar to the big office downstairs.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to go over to the desk and take out one of the complimentary cigars. Add that
Okay.
to my collection.
You grab a complimentary cigar. Make a perception check as you're doing so.
Oh, hold on! I didn't see it sitting there. 2.
You don't notice anything.
Oh, there's loads of stuff in this room, but I've got something in my eye.
I'll try to. Let's see. It'd be like for immediation room.
What are you trying to do with intelligence?
I was trying to figure out what the purpose of the room is.
Oh, okay. It's
inside.
very much like the room downstairs. It's like Thunder's room. That's the clue.
Oh, okay. So it's. Oh wait,
Oh, was this the dead judge?
it's a lightning's room then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you scan the
photographs.
walls. There's no photographs, it being a fantasy world, but there are paintings on the wall of a tall, thin man.
Oh, look, it's a
And-
tall, thin man.
And he's in judge's robes. and you take. It doesn't take you long to find out. This is Judge Lightning's room. Hi, Judge Lightning's room.
Okay.
Oh.
I'd
Careful, this is a
I'd like to
surprise.
go and check the desk as well. If there's any important looking papers.
Okay, make a perception check as you.
If it's a dead
Search
guy's
the desk.
room, I'll put the cigar back.
10.
Okay,
Sorry.
you put the cigar back.
I'll wipe it down.
As
I
you
wouldn't smoke that one.
place the cigar down, you do. Oh, you don't notice, but Jojo, you notice as he starts to place the cigar back. The cigar smells funny.
Oh, can you take a whiff of the cigar? It doesn't smell like it
is it a
should.
funny one? Oh, I hope so. I haven't had one of them for ages. Let's
No,
see.
no, as mean, how did the judge die?
I don't think we actually know.
He got killed by.
Just
Sarnak.
back to, yeah, Sarnak killed him, but I don't think we know how.
Oh
He's
well,
a creepy bastard. Probably poison.
well, just take a whiff of the cigar. Don't put it in your mouth.
You know about poisons.
Well, who?
Yeah. Oh, I do. Yeah, I know all
I-
about poisons.
I can
So does the cigar smell like it's been poisoned?
Oh, I'll tell you. Right,
well, that doesn't. Either is some illegal substance in the cigar, or then it.
Okay, so if you take it would be what is it? A test for poison. Oh, that's interesting.
I'm
I
going to do
think.
partial medical know-how.
Yeah, I think medical know-how would be good. Yeah,
Black marks a specialty.
yeah, because you guys have got some medical knowledge. I mean, that might work. So
Name
whose
it, probably
medical knowledge
nature.
out of the three of you is the best?
I don't have one.
No, the two of us weren't there.
You weren't there.
But my
so you have
my
nothing.
medicine skill
But he's
is.
rolled.
I am proficient with my medicine skill.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you have got some medical knowledge already.
And
But with a
nature.
19 on that, you sniff it, and it smells different to the other cigars. There are a group of them that smell as though something is not right about them. They're in this box. They all look lovely, very smokable, but there's two or three. Actually, no, the third one you're not sure about. It probably is.
I'm going to take one of the bad ones, and I'm going to replace it with one of the ones I took from the other room.
Okay.
And I'm going to wrap it in a piece of, roll it in a piece of parchment or something.
Yeah.
And then I think that's got something wrong with it, or it's a joint. In which case, hey! You know what
Maybe-
these posh people are like.
Could you maybe engrave the funny smelling remaining cigars with the skull or something? Just in case someone else
What
goes
I was
through
thinking,
this.
is, let's say we find evidence. We've got to have something here for the people to find. Otherwise,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just-
why
it'll be
you
nothing, so-
engrave the skull to the cigars that smell funky.
Alright, what I'll do is, I don't know. Oh, this is too much. How about this? I picked 3 flies off from the corner of the room. I always keep my eye out for flies, being frog, and I'll sprinkle them in. So no one will smoke them now. Look, so they've got flies on them. No?
Maybe.
Oh, I don't know. But this is a shrine. People will come in here, and if the people recognise stuff. I mean, I don't want to nick nothing, but this is just for evidence. Okay, the paperweight. I'll put it back. Look, there you go. And the ruler. Yes. Oh, come on. We need a tape dispenser. Okay. Right. I've taken nothing apart from this cigar, and I've replaced it with one that's not poisoned. I know what you mean. It's very, very nice of you, but I don't think we can risk it.
But then again, no one will ever fucking find out that it was the cigars that were poisoned.
Yeah, but if we have a tip-off, if we say, "Oh, my Auntie Betty's good at these things and she had a vision,"
We don't need to tell if we've just marked them. No one knows who marked them, but they were marked. They were different. Someone will investigate them. They have advantage to find out.
oh, I've been put in prison before on lesser evidence.
Me
I just
too.
don't want to be connected in any way to a judge killing, you know? Not again.
What
Yeah.
does Sky think?
How would they find out who engraved the fucking cigars, though?
We need to mark them so that there's no evidence. But again, maybe we keep him off to one side. Don't put him back with the other cigars. Put him in his drawer or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe just take the regular ones out. Oh no.
No, because then that's more likely that someone's going to come in and nick the contaminated cigars.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I take the whole box
Or that.
and I'm going to go and look in the cupboard and see if there's another box of cigars or a refill. I find the tape, the sellotape, the post-it notes, the box of pens. Is there a box of second-rate cigars for visitors?
No.
So an empty box?
Yeah.
Right, I go and put the empty box on the table. And then I put one cigar in it from my collection of good ones.
What the fuck is that?
Well, people will recognise this as being his box. Oh, I don't know. What do you think?
I'd still just
It's
Right,
difficult.
let's get out of here and let's
Yeah.
go look at somewhere else.
I'm with him.
Come
So
on.
Okay.
I do a switcheroo. I put the original box back. I put the junk box away.
Oh wait,
Take the one cigar.
we could just snap one of the bad ones
Why?
so that they know
Oh,
that
Jesus Christ, look.
there's something wrong with it and they smell it or something to find out that it was poisoned.
But then it looks like it's been messed with even more.
Yeah, and anyone that
okay.
does smoke it and dies, not only will be proving our case for us, but it's also going to be our faith that we deserve to die.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay,
does
let's
that
leave
make
it.
you feel better?
Leave it. Fuck it.
Oh, thank God for that. Come on, let's go. Oh, quick, boy changed his mind.
Okay.
Right. Oh, so what's that say? Tea room? Oh, look, they've got a tea room.
Head to the end of the corridor. There's a label on the door that says archive.
Next to one that says tea break.
No, there's no one called.
Leave the fucking tea room. It's the archives we want.
Okay. Maybe open the door. Oh, this one's difficult.
Oh,
I'm gonna do,
I got that.
I'm going to do a perception to check for check for traps. Oh,
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Ooh. You check traps.
I'm
There
pretending
are-
I know what I'm doing. All of a sudden, I actually find
Yeah.
something. I think,
I mean, you're
I'll find out.
all really, really impressed by how thorough this frog is around these archive doors.
Do you reckon there's anything wrong with them?
No.
It's a
lock.
I'll pick the lock. Oh, 18.
18, that opens, yeah.
Right, and I carefully open them. Oh, I think we're good. Right, Icono Sunset, and we also want to look up Starfield, what's his face. We also need to look up evidence for the God's Eye bloke, Catless capital K, from God's Eye. You know, so Red Trick Starfield, that's an R and an S. That's a snaky one, yeah, and the one that looks like a woman in a hood, yeah, the R. And we also want to look for Catless. You should look at that one because it's like cat but with an L in it. And we also want to look for Icono Sunset.
Don't think his name's going to be there. I mean, you want to look under Gilbert Butterfuck.
Well, what's he done? It wasn't there.
It was his trial, so under his name it would be the
yeah,
list
yeah, the
of
witnesses.
everybody that's attended.
Yeah,
Ikono's got nothing to do with it. Wrong place, wrong
It's at
time.
this point we're going to go to a break.
yeah.
Well done, guys. Lovely. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Mhm.
All right. I'll see you in 5.
BRB.
ERB. welcome back, guys. Welcome back. So, you guys are in the archive. It's taken you a long time to get here. You've basically explored the whole building in the process, apart from 2 rooms. I think you missed out, which was impressive. So, where do you want to start?
Well,
Try to work out the general filing system. Is it by year? Is it by type of crime? Is it by...
Yeah, good question.
is it by
It is broken up by year. So it goes back. It's generally logs rather than sort of. So you need to know when the trial was, and then obviously there are tabs in each of the logs, and you can sort of use those to navigate the different trials and sort of skip through.
Well, one
in
of
the
us
front of
can
each
go
of the
to,
logs, there is sort of a synopsis of each of the trials.
I'm going to go and well, the Icono one should be easy because it should be right there in the new files.
Yep. You find the Icono one
I mean,
straight away.
and the Butterfuck as well.
Yep.
So we'll find those quickly. But
So
then I'm
Icono
gonna...
Sunset is in there, but it's literally a small mention of that Fathom Swin Lake Fathom has he has petitioned the court on behalf of Icono Sunset in reference to a certain rhetoric Starfield, and that is petitioned to court for a court date, and that is upcoming. That's all. So basically,
I'm
petition of the court.
I'm going to go and see if there's a section that is for copywriting or ownership of...
Right. Well, if you want to cross-reference, you're going to have to you're going to have to use the desk.
No, is there another section that does this?
No, they only have 1 logs.
Oh, right. Okay.
So they have historical logs going all the way back. They're quite weighty tomes.
Yeah.
But for each month, they've got this big weighty tome that lists everything that happened in that month. If you want to cross-reference, there are some reference cards on the desk. Behind the desk. Okay. So you go and look at Catless Capital. Is his name, and you find 6 references to Capital.
Right, I'm going to take this piece of paper. I'm going to put it on something hard that doesn't leave the imprint, and I'm going to scratch down. Well, I can read, I suppose. I'll scratch down some locations.
Locations, yeah.
And then
They'll do the same rhetoric, the same with your Butterfuck. Yeah. So rhetoric Starfield, there are 23 cases or references. Gilbert Butterfuck, there are 3 references, all recent. And obviously Icono Sunset, there's 1.
Right, let's go. We've got all night. I've shut the door. There's no windows.
I'll take my mace out of the hilted thing, so there's light.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll give it.
Like
Oh wait, who needs light the most?
I think you've all got dark vision.
Yeah, we've all got dark vision.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Do it in the dark, even better. Right, we'll start going through them systematically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, obviously you've got the Sunset one, which is just a reference to a later one. One of the Rhetoric Starfield ones points you back to that, so it's 22 separate references apart from that. Catless Capital. There are a couple of references to sort of misdemeanors, mostly to do with drunken disorderly, non-payment of bills, that kind of thing. So there's 3 of those. And then there seems to be a case that was brought against Rhetoric Starfield, where the case was basically thrown out of court for lack of evidence.
Right, I'll look up the dates for that and follow that one.
Okay. Okay. So that's one of them. So there's three were misdemeanors and minor crimes.
I was just thinking we could kill Richard Starfield and
Mhm.
set it up that Mr. Capital K did it. Ha, because he'd have a motive. And we're going to find out everything I can about him.
Yeah, but there's quite a few people that we know that would have motive. There's lots of people.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah, but it's
second
good to
case brought
obviously part them
against
away from us.
Rhetoric
Yeah.
Starfield,
Yeah.
which was not thrown out of court this time, but resulted in a not guilty.
I'll take a look at that one. Look that one up.
Okay. And then there was a third case against Rhetoric. And this one was this time he was found guilty, but it was of a minor charge
I'll look at that
and a fine.
I'll take a look at that and
Okay.
go and.
So those are the 6 catless cases that you
Well, he
asked
was
for.
charged doing something to a minor.
Yeah,
Those
I'll ask.
poor people.
So those cases probably had jury. So there's a list of names as who were the juror. So
Yep.
guess you can cross-reference those. And who was the
Right.
judge on those cases?
I'll get my red wall out and my pins.
Yeah. So Thunder Lightning was the judge. So what are you trying to cross-reference? What are you trying to find?
Well,
I'm
common
trying to find-
nominators in cases that were thrown out and all the charges were like lessened
Right.
or something.
So are you looking for? So you're looking for that, but what are you looking? What are you trying to find in that?
Well,
I can tell you information about it, but
if something is playing with him within the legal system somehow. Patrick Starfield.
I'm gonna try and
Yes.
find what connection he had with the cross-reference with the capital K case, because I think if that has evidence and we can find a forged signature, it's like anyone, we can get him on something, and then we can at least get him, and then he's a criminal, and then that will look really good when Icono has his thing.
But there's the thing that how would we have gotten the knowledge of his past? It's incriminating.
Oh, we can worry about that later.
Oh,
But if we didn't have the evidence, we wouldn't have anywhere to start. So
okay. So looking at those Cateless cases, all right. So you're not looking at the misdemeanors or the minor crimes. Is that right?
we'll look at it'll be all night, I
Okay.
think.
So yeah. Okay. So there was a drunken disorderly. There was a vandalism case where he trashed a venue, and there was in a fit of rage, and then there was a case where he didn't pay some bills.
Oh, we've all done that.
Yeah, not really much help.
The 3 that were where he brought a case against Rhetoric. So the initial one was copyright infringement, and that was thrown out of court through lack of evidence.
Right, I'll look for all the references connected with that case to see if in the archives I can find the document that was being challenged.
Okay, so you're going to go back to that and do that.
Yeah.
Okay, you tell me that. So you're going to go off. You have a look, and what he is establishing is that the stories that he was writing, Rhetoric had basically taken his words directly and turned them to verse, but then wasn't paying him. So it was to do with the stealing of intellectual property and using intellectual property without right. So he has copyright of that. Unfortunately, Rhetoric wasn't published and therefore didn't have evidence that these were his words first. It was hearsay. So it was thrown out because it was hearsay. You know, he
Right, but
bought
then these
witnesses, but the witnesses were, they just said, "Oh yeah, I heard he said this." So it was, I remember him doing this. It was thrown out because there just wasn't any physical evidence that he had.
well, the capital K said that we were to he claimed rights to his poems.
Hmm.
So is that it? He didn't actually forge a signature on a
No, no, no. He he claimed to. So initially, Rhetoric took him to court. Yeah.
yeah.
The second, so that's the first one. He took him to court, copyright infringement. But Caitlis didn't come with any real evidence of physical evidence that this had happened. It was all just, I say this, you say that. I have some witnesses, you have some witnesses.
Okay.
There's inconclusive evidence, and it was thrown out of court. Yeah. The second one. Do you want to know the judge on that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so the judge on that one was Thunder Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay. The second one, which resulted in a not guilty, was by Lightning. Okay.
Mhm.
And that was the similar situation, but this time he brought him to court and he had evidence. He had published things, but he had to go all the way back to the capital to get evidence that he had published these things. He brought notaries with him, but he was found not guilty. The third wing was a retrial because he appealed the third one and he was found guilty. So Lightning, that was a where he was found not guilty.
Yeah.
So Rhetoric got away with it. The third one was under Thunder, and he was found guilty.
So if he was found guilty, how come he wasn't banged up?
He was fined.
So if he was found guilty and he was fined, that means that he must return the ownership of the stuff back to Catless.
There was yes, it was told he was not allowed to use those songs anymore. And after that, the fine was paid, and nothing more was seen in the court documents.
So that's kind of finished that case, really.
Hmm.
So what evidence are we looking for that is going to help out Icono?
Well, from what you learned from Catless, he's never stopped using his poems. So even though he was taken to court and proved guilty.
Well, I'll make a reference of that court case and the
Yeah.
dates and stuff.
Okay. So those that's 4 of the 23 that references to Rhetoric Starfield. The other it would be 19. So Gilbert Butterfuck, there were just 3 references. First of all, his arrest and charge, then his petition and court date, and then his day of trial. So
What
that's
about this
the
really
Gilbert
old,
Butterfuck stuff.
dusty one that's in very faded writing?
Oh, those. Well, okay. So if you
Oh, look, there was
okay,
another Gilbert Butterfuck. Look, found it in this old section.
okay, let's have a think.
Doesn't look like anyone's been in there for
I think that the records don't go back that far. Here, I think that you look
the
through the
room with ancient
cards
records is
and you
empty.
see references, but they are when you look on the shelves and then you look back at the cards and you look in some of the books, you on the desk, you realise that this is stored in another warehouse.
Oh,
Ancient records.
I'll make a note of that.
Yeah.
How about you, Iron Sky? What have you found out?
I want to look at the case and see if there's a list because we had to sign in when we came in. So I want a list of all the people that attended
Good
that
question.
trial.
Yeah.
Okay, so you looking at the Gilbert Butterfuck
The
one?
Gilbert Butterfuck one, yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jojo being there because he was
Okay, so
on
on
fire
top
in the
of
previous room.
obviously your the list that you've got already with Chestnut's Good Dog Chew, Hector Creosote, Jacob Fenwis, Filbert Trimmer, Swim Lake Fathom, Judge Thunder Johnson, Coattails, Kempster Fall. You also have other people who were there. Interesting. So, a couple of interesting characters are
Is it Jacob Fenwis?
yes. So Jake,
We know that
Jacob
already.
Fenwis was there. Yeah, we know he was there.
Yeah, but the Colonel looked very smug, remembering a name. Looks around.
Okay.
Well, you were
Obviously,
in the previous room.
added to the list was
Yeah.
Gazpacho Sarnak. He was
Oh,
there
yeah. I
because you
saw him.
bought him. Okay. You had Kelvin Kojak.
Oh, the famous assassin.
What? Kelvin.
Kelvin Kojak. You had Grendel.
Oh, the world famous assassin's assistant.
Grendel Flell.
Flell.
Or-
Falafel.
You think it'd be subtle? It's actually just really painful. It takes a long time.
And you had a name that you recognise, or you might recognise, not recognise, but you might recognise him. I don't know. I'm just trying to look where he is. Oh, this is the trouble with having so many notes.
Yeah,
What's the name
imagine
of the
we
guy?
could be adventuring.
It's the guy at the
Chester
Mezcanet. What's his name? The guy at the Mezcanet.
Copperpot.
No, not Chester Copperpot's wasn't there.
Ah,
Who's the guy at the
Chester Dribble.
Mezcanet? The guy who buys the fish off of. He's there.
Oh. I don't recall the name.
Harold.
It's in the map.
Harold.
But we are still in the back in 5 minutes screen.
Oh, sorry. I thought
No
you brought you
worries.
back to the map. Sorry, guys. There you go.
I think it should be on the
There
map.
you go. So the guy, Harold Help from the Mezcanet. You recognise his name.
Harold Kelp.
Helt.
Kelt.
Heldt.
Oh,
Helt.
Kelt.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So those are the people who were at that trial. Yeah. Anything
Yeah.
else you want to look at? Because you've got the four,
Oh, way.
the 6
Not talking
Caitlys
to you.
cases you've looked at. You've got the 1 Icono case. You've got another 19 cases with Rhetoric Starfield involved.
I'm going to go and get some of that brandy.
Yeah, we'll start taking a look at the Starfield cases.
Okay. So they're all people taking Starfield to court or Starfield taking people to court. There are about, they're not all that though, there are about 6 of them that are people taking him to court over things like slander, things like adultery, things like affray. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no drunk and disorderly there, but they're all kind of quite nasty little things. There's 6 cases like that. For those, he has done some time So he has done sort of a few months here, a few weeks there, but it's never been any more than that. Paid fines. Always seems to have money though.
Hmm.
Okay. You've then got 13 cases where it's Starfield versus somebody. Normally somebody versus Starfield because somebody else taking him to court. Obviously, there is. You've done the Caitlys cast. You've done the Ikono court one, but there are all the other characters who have taken him to court at various times. So in that list, we have 3 cases where Coattails attempted to take it. Sorry, 2 cases where Coattails attempted to take him to court. Both of them were thrown out of court.
Who was the judge?
Lightning.
I'll kind of see how Lightning's getting tiger
Okay.
on his head.
The other ones. Sorry, I'm just flicking through my list of all the people.
And Lightning was the one that stayed, right?
Jensen Joels.
Yeah.
Okay. So Starfield versus Jensen Joels. Jensen took him to court 6 times. Yeah.
Wow.
He was it seems from the evidence that you have that this bard was a big deal, yeah? And Starfield really took him to the cleaners, basically. That's what's alleged from Jensen Jules. They couldn't prove it. So the first case was, again, it was a copyright case. It was intellectual property. It was very much hinged on the fact that Jensen Joels, Starfield had been in Jensen Joel's band, and then as he'd left, he'd taken Jensen Joel's songs with him, and then was singing his songs, and Jensen Joels just wanted him to stop. So that was the whole thing around the case. That actually was proved, and a stop and desist was set on Starfield. Jensen Joels then had to bring Starfield back to court because he didn't stop or desist. So he then had to bring him back, and that was a fine followed by a suspended sentence. Okay.
Hmm.
The third one, so that's 1, 2. The third one was that he did it again, and this time he was sent to prison for copyright. For
This was
contempt of court. Yep, Rhetoric was
Oh.
sent to prison for contempt of court. Okay, and then number 4, he was released. And all charges dropped. Then the 5th one was quite interesting because there was a case where there was Jensen Joels alleged that he tried to have him assassinated. He tried to have him poisoned. They took him to court. The evidence was not strong enough at that time in court, and that was dismissed. And then on the final one, basically the case broke down because Jensen Joels died.
Died?
Yeah, during the case, he died.
Another one.
And the case fell apart.
Okay. Because Ikono was meant to go to Mudville to see Jensen Giles.
It's a good thing you didn't go there.
Is indeed. Okay. So it looks as if we've got prime suspect.
Right.
So there was intellectual property proved, fine suspended sentence, prison for contempt of court because he broke the suspended sentence, released with all charges dropped. Jensen Giles took him to court for trying to poison him, was dismissed, and then Jensen Giles died, and the case fell apart in the sixth case.
Oh, what was that?
Wasn't me.
What
Anyway,
Oh, well.
I think is that everything we need then?
No, there's another 5 cases.
All right.
Oh. Sorry, am I boring you?
No. It's this eye. It just does wonders.
Okay, so Mather Stone. I'm not sure you've spoken to Mather Stone in the nest.
No, not yet. Mathis Stone was back in. Oh no, he's in the nest. We haven't had a chance to go there yet.
Yeah.
Every time we tried, things have got distracted.
Yeah. He was an artist, and he took Starfield to court over. It was over his daughter, of all things, because Starfield had messed with his daughter. She was like in her teens, but it was basically pretty grim case. Starfield was found innocent, but it was a big scandal at the time.
And the judge was?
Was Lightning.
All right.
So that was that one. 8, 14, 15.
So what we need to know is quite clearly it was Starfield that's done this to Ikono. You need to cross-reference those people that were on the list at the hearing to those people that are known to Starfield. I think the Starfields put a hit out on him.
So you're trying to cross-reference the people that were at the hearing?
Yeah.
With Starfield.
With any witnesses.
Anybody that you know, you're trying to cross-reference those.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a roll then between all of you because you're working together. So I will give you advantage. Either one of you can roll with advantage, or you can all roll together.
Let's fail together, shall we?
Yeah.
Yep. So you just do straight rolls, all 3 of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
On.
And it's going to be it's either going to be history or intelligence, one of those two.
History.
It's researchers. Oh no, investigate. It could be investigation. Investigation. It can be. Let's do investigation because that's what you're doing. You're literally investigating.
Fuck.
Right.
20.
Okay. 20 for Iron Sky.
Oh, sorry.
4 for Jojo. We're looking
Not
for an
intimidation.
average.
I got confused. 6.
Okay, 6. Jojo and Colonel, you are pretty bored by the end of this.
Well, we already did our thing.
You're getting pretty tired. It's quite stressful getting in here. Sky, you seem to be getting in deep on this one. So you want to cross-reference all of those cases to see if there's any similarities.
Yeah.
Tell me what I need to do, Mr. Sky. I can't do it.
Right.
So
any of the names of on the list that checked in to Gilbert Butterfuck's trial, cross-reference with Rhetoric Starfield's cases. See if any of those names pop up.
Right.
Hold on. Colonel, come to me. And look at this point. I'll take my mace and I'll quickly rip off the hood while staring at the end of it. So there is now daylight basically in our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
As we suddenly from total darkness stare into a open...
So you've just blinded yourselves?
Yes. Just to wake up, you know.
All right, yeah, it works. Oh, thanks, I needed that.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I can't say a thing.
I see red and green dots.
Oh, yeah, I do that. And when I press them, It goes all sparkly. Look at that. Oh yeah, look. Ow! Oh, don't press too hard.
I think Sky is just staring at these two, just shaking his head and thinking, "How the fuck did I get into this situation?"
I have my head in my hands at this point, and this is me.
Right. I'm gonna go and counterfoil the cosmopolitans, and I take a couple of names and I go off checking them.
I'm not used to reading this much.
Yeah.
Need to wake up
So,
myself. Again.
but you can do this, Iron Sky. So what you're doing is you're trying to check names off. So the first thing you notice is that Starfield and Lightning seem to have some kind of relationship. It seems to be quite dodgy what's going on there. Second thing you notice is that in all the cases, Thunder seems to be quite fair and thorough, and his decisions seem to balance with the evidence that is laid out within the documents. Okay, so whatever was going on, Lightning was involved. There are names that pop up again and again within these cases. There is that none of the names from the case where you were are in there, but
Okay.
there is a fellow called Thomas Henkel who comes up in a lot of these cases. He's not a witness. He just goes to see these things. Thomas Henkel is a name. Obviously, Lightning is in there. Thunder is in there. Obviously, later on, you see your barrister working, and you also see Philbert Trimmer is in there as well.
I'm going to look up when this is pointed out. I'm going to look up, try and find the case that our barrister fucked up. The caused him to be chucked out.
Oh, okay. Make an investigation roll for that, because that'll be
I'm
a
just going to look up
difficult
his
thing
name
to
on the
find.
reference and see.
Yeah, but he's referenced a lot, so gonna have to get
11.
it's not going to be enough, unfortunately. You're you know, there are literally thousands of cases with him referenced in.
Are they at all organised by date? I could go back to the first one. Because that's when I imagine he started practicing.
They are. You go back to the first one. It's not anything sad. You're gonna have to read through them to find it. Unfortunately.
Oh well, never mind.
You basically, that investigation check was a bit of a luck roll, really, to see if you could turn it out. But no, you're reading about cases where he's, you know, sort of defending.
A man there at someone else's goat. Look at
that. Yeah, defending all kinds of things.
And he caught him because he had the lead sticking out of his mouth.
Right, well, we need to go take a look for this Thomas Henkel.
Yeah. Fucker. What a perv. Do you reckon he just gets off seeing other people being put down?
Maybe.
Oh, I know who he is. I bet it's something to do with one of those paper news. He's a writer, isn't he? A writer of lies.
By now, it is probably about 2 a.m.
Make it 4.
What?
So 4 a.m.
Let's not.
Right.
No, okay, I'll make it 4 a.m. Let's do 4 a.m.
No. Okay, 2 2.
He said make it 4 a.m. He did say
said
make
2.
it. I said 2.
Full.
He said 6 hours you've spent in this room, and you. To be honest, it would have taken you this long to find all this information and read through it. You know, it would have taken a long time.
Before the others have finished, I've started cleaning up, making sure that all the boxes are lined up.
And also with those investigation checks, I think it would have taken a bit longer. So so you're down to 32 hours left.
I've climbed up some of the.
I became the guy who reminds teacher for the homework.
Yeah, you climb up where?
I climb up the racking and I gather a load of dust off the boxes on the top shelves.
Okay.
And then I'm preparing it ready to sprinkle it as I back out of the room to cover up our footprints
Clever,
and stuff.
clever. Okay. So you guys done?
Yeah.
Okay. You
Well, I've
back
got
out.
everything, got all our notes. I'm going to be sprinkling dust as I go
Okay.
backwards after straightening everything up.
Okay.
Alright.
You straighten everything up. You sprinkle
Now.
your dust.
Back to the sacred cupboard. Right, I'm going to take him back to the cupboard.
Okay. You walk back down the corridor.
Yeah.
Down the stairs. Out. You didn't. When you get to the bottom of the stairs, there's a door to the right that you didn't go through, and there's a door to the
haven't
left
been
that
in
you came
there.
from. You haven't been in that door to the right.
Shall I go in there? Do you want to have a quick look?
I think it's a trap, but go on.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
I'll leave it then.
Smells like DM plot.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to go in there? I don't mind.
No.
No,
Okay.
it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's go back and get some sleep.
Oh, it's all right.
I think it's 4 a.m. So yeah,
Definitely
you
2 a.m.
bit out of it for a
Right,
while.
so yeah, I show him the cupboard. I lift up the old corner of the window,
Mhm.
let them escape back onto the bin.
Yep.
Hand down my notes. I'll be back in a minute. I run off to the other door.
Yeah, brilliant. You open the
For fuck's
door.
sake.
It
Yeah.
says it's got arrows with signs on it. This is like back. This is the back
Yeah.
room of the place. It's got an arrow pointing left that says staff toilets,
Yeah.
and it's got an arrow pointing right saying cells and morgue.
Ah. I go
Well
back to the
done.
window and I say,
Good shout.
they've got the morgue. That'll be where that dead thing was. The goblin.
Yep, well done.
Do you want me to go and have a look, or do you want to climb back in?
No, let's all go have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look, grab hold of this. Oh! I didn't mean it really. Cover that. Right. I head him back, and
Okay, you turn to the right away from the toilet door, and you head down. Did I say? Yeah, so left to the toilet, right to the
Morgue.
morgue and cells. Yeah. So you head forward, and there's a door in front of you. This one looks quite strong.
That's my
And
next character, Morgan Sells. I'll write that down.
morgue and cells.
Right.
What do you want to do at the door?
Is he gonna be a captain of some sort?
There's a kind of there's a kind of
I'll do an investigation.
view thing in the door. So there's kind of like a thing, where you have like a sliding thing
Yeah.
to see who's there.
People.
I'm going to do a perception around the whole door.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
It looks pretty strong.
There's no handle. Oh, there's one. All right.
Yep.
I'm going to see if it's locked.
Okay.
And I will. 24.
24. You unlock the door very stealthily.
I slowly open it and I peek one of my eyeballs
It's
in.
nicely greased. Inside, you see that there is a desk. Behind the desk is what looks like a guard. He is asleep, and he's sitting with his feet up on the desk, fast asleep.
I'll put my head back as a guard.
There's a door to the left that seems to go further into the complex, maybe to the cells or to the morgue. But this is the guard room. Lockers on the right. So the desk is in front of you, lockers on the right, and a door to the left.
Why would the guard room door be locked?
Oh, I don't know, really into locks or something. What do we do? Do we kill him and put him in the morgue?
Why would we?
No, we don't kill.
Oh, that's exactly what I was going to say. Just a test. See? After Icona killed that person, the other things I've got all funny. Anyway,
Since when do
what
you
should we
have
do?
morals?
Oh, I keep finding them buggers. Once you pick them up, you can't put them down again.
Is there any way that you can go and subdue him using your sneaky?
My wily ways. Oh yeah, I can do that. I'm going to go over and I'm going to subdue him.
Okay. So first of all, you need to make an attack roll. It'll automatically crit,
Right.
and then
I'm
because
going
you're
to
doing
try and hit
subdual
him
damage, you are
with a-
basically what are you doing? Try and knock him out. You're going to hit him across the back of the head. Are you
I've got my crossbow
okay?
and I've put the
What?
I've put the big rubber ball that I've got and I've wedged it on the spiky end, and it's my duck killing arrow.
Right.
Otherwise, the ducks kept exploding. So I've developed this. I'm going to do it as subdual damage to the head.
You're firing a crossbow into his face.
Yeah, with a ball on the end.
18 will definitely hit. Yeah, rubber ball on the end. Yeah, yeah. With the sneak attack as well, you just knock him out. He just slumps behind the thing.
Yeah, he was
Alright.
unconscious,
Now-
and now he's even more unconscious.
I'm going to do an investigation. And I can't work out any sort of ruse that we can come up with where he can talk out his own. I was hoping there'll be a shelf with a bowling ball on it, and we could just put it next to his head or something.
Yeah,
no.
you can't figure any of that out.
I found me. I get my arrow back.
So basically, he just had a bad dream and fell
Yeah.
off the chair and knocked his head and had a bump in the head.
Yeah, I rubbed the black mark, the black ring off his forehead, and then oh, sorry, mate. Oh, no, it's
Staged.
broken the skin. She has to roll for poison as well.
That's what you get for sleeping in the job.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm gonna have your whistle. I take the whistle off his chain.
He rolls an 8. He fails. So yep.
Right, okay, let's go.
Okay, you slip through the next door. That is also locked, so you'll need to unlock that one.
No, I take the keys off the guard.
Oh, okay. You take the keys to the guard. You open the door. Yep. You go in. You recognise this, Jojo, because you were here. This is the cells, so you know that round the corner, that's where you were kept, and where
What?
this
Ooh,
must be up on.
This is the cells.
Mm.
Oh, right. What?
On the
What?
right, there is a big double door, and above it says morgue.
All right, I'll be back in a second.
I unlock
gonna
the
go
morgue
up
door
the-
first and then return it to the
Oh yeah,
unconscious.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll do the morgue door.
No, you had keys.
Oh yeah, with the keys. And then I'm gonna go back to the ladies' bathroom.
No,
I'm
no.
gonna stand in awe at how wonderful it is, and then I'm gonna make impressions of all the keys in a bar of soap,
And
Okay.
then turn into.
and then put the keys back on the guard.
Okay. Cool. So you've now got keys for the whole building. Great.
Yeah.
Not that you needed them, except when you first tried to get in and couldn't manage it for a while.
Yeah.
So you're
Get
back
into
at
the
the
morgue.
morgue now. So you got back to the morgue.
Yeah.
Okay, the morgue. It's a standard morgue. There's a table with a stone slab with what looks like a corpse underneath, a sheet underneath it, and then there are small corpse, and then there are big kind of cabinets that look like wooden cabinets that look like you could roll people in and out of them.
I'll
Jojo would like to investigate if there is any kind of logbooks of autopsy reports from the
Okay.
coroner.
Yeah. Make an investigation.
I'm just gonna start lifting the sheets off small people.
13.
Okay, you lift it up, and that's Gazpacho Sarnak underneath the sheet. 13 is quite good. Yeah, it's not difficult to find. There's logbooks over to one side, stacked up on a desk. They're just stacked sideways, sorry, at the back of a desk. You pull the first one out, it's the oldest. You put that back, you pull the last one out, and that's the newest one. And in there, you can see that this guy has the mortician has, done a thorough job. He's weighed the liver, he's weighed all the organs. basically.
Would have
Brain,
there been
everything.
like extra manpower doing the investigation because it happened in a courtroom, the murder?
No, the
Or
mortician's
the
used to doing these things on his own.
Oh,
He has a assistant, but
Is there a
they're
box of
noted
rubber
down.
gloves?
There is no such thing as rubber in this universe,
Is
but
there any
Mm.
fish bladder gloves?
there are gloves around. Yes.
I'm going to put on some gloves.
Okay, you
10
find
minutes
some
later,
leather
I've
gloves. You
managed to
put
get
those on.
them. I'm going to go and search the body.
Okay, you go and have a look at the body. The body's been cut up pretty badly and sewed back. Well, not badly. It's been cut up quite a lot and sewed back together. It seems the mortician's done a very thorough job exploring this body.
I'm looking
You
for the
can
same
see.
sort of black mark that
Yes,
Icona had.
yeah, the hand has got that big black mark on it.
Okay, I'll try to read the autopsy report, kind of out loud so the other guys hear.
Yeah, as you read it out, you can see that the mortician has seen that the liver has burst, and that was the cause of death. It's poisoning, and the poison was transferred through touch somehow. So the before he reached the stand, he must have touched something, and then this, or maybe even before that. He says the poison is fairly fast working. It would work within a day of a person being sort of coming into contact with it. He says he has used gloves because anybody touching the corpse could well pick up the poison, because after death the corpse itself becomes toxic for a period after death, and would be becomes
Oh,
almost
there you
like
go.
a factory for that same
So
toxin.
if Icona dies, we're still quitting. We could sell his body.
Hmm.
Oh, well, is there any examples of the poison anywhere?
He What
Is
are you
there
looking
any
around for that?
is there any remarks of a weird odor of the body?
Yes, he does talk about a sort of aniseed odor, maybe sometimes more pepperminty around the liver. Um,
I'm going to try and smell his hand and
yeah,
his facial hair to see if he smells of cigar smoke.
interesting. You smell his hand and his facial hair. No cigar smoke somehow.
Hmm.
Maybe he took it as a suppository.
No, it was aniseed, not anal seed.
Oh, no wonder the guy in that fucking cigar shop gave me a funny look.
Hmm.
It's when I lit it that he was really impressed. Never seen a smoke ring that big. Right, so what we're doing then? So we've got it all. We haven't got any examples. We've got maybe an example of poison in the cigars.
Are there any other bodies in the morgue that are also with the
Oh,
same?
good point. Let's have
Wasn't
a
Good
body
question.
party.
wasn't there the trimmer guy who died as well in the court? Or no?
Yeah, there's there. So you go over to the thing, over the wall. You find
Oh,
there is a tab on each of the cabinets. One of them does say trimmer, Filbert
is one of
trimmer.
them really big and say lightning?
One of them does say lightning.
Oh, I was
Okay,
gonna have to pull
so
this one out. I want to see if he's got it as well.
Colonel I'll take the report as well. Coroner's report about lightning.
Okay. Yeah, so you look at the coroner's report. You can see that the similarly, he's been exposed to poison. His liver's burst. Exactly the same poison.
Hmm.
Luckily,
that
I've been
he's become
training
a
my liver for
poison
years.
factory. Actually, when you pull his body out, you can see that it's been wrapped in muslin very, very tightly. You can't actually get to the body at all, but from the coroner's report, you can read about that.
Yeah.
The same with Philbert Trimmer, who's also been isolated.
They obviously know about this poison shit.
Yeah.
There's no. But isn't it pretty sus that the guy who's been accused of doing it all also died of the same stuff?
Who was Trimmer? Oh yeah, Trimmer was accused of doing it, or
no, it was Sarnak was accused of killing Lightning.
Yeah.
And then he died in court of the same disease.
Hmm.
Someone's touched him or given him something. So there is another common link, obviously, that also connects to Lightning here.
Okay, so
He's a big boy.
But why would Starfield want to kill Lightning? I mean, from the evidence that we've got, Lightning was, letting him off all of the charges.
It's called a cover-up. He knew too much.
Maybe he was a loose end, yeah. Or he wanted more money.
But the problem with that is that are we now going to say the Thunder's on Starfield's payroll? I mean, you've got a judge in your pocket.
Yes, maybe Thunder was getting suspicious of Lightning. Or
yeah, but what I mean is,
or Rhetoric.
Lightning dismisses all of the cases against Starfield. Why would Starfield then kill the judge who's getting him off?
Well, the judge got greedy. The judge got greedy and knew too much, so he was.
Maybe someone is taking revenge, like we are about trying to, and killed everyone, including the bench judge.
And also, it's strengthening the case. Weakening all the cases against Starfield if they bring that to the court. Well, if they just say that they've.
No, it's 5 in the morning. Can we finish this up? They're going to be here in a minute.
Oh, true. Well, we can.
Right. Well, we've got copies of the notes there.
Where did the Trimmer died? How did the Trimmer died? Could I read
Trimmer died in his own house.
Oh, but was it in the coroner's report about anything about poison?
Yeah, he was in the bath.
Oh.
They found a suspicious soap that had traces of the poison ivy.
Okay.
Oh,
there we go.
Handling soap. Ah! I've got soap in my arms.
And in your backpack.
Right, okay. Let me clean up here. We clean up. We wipe the floor down. We push it all back, wipe our fingerprints down off all the doors and stuff. Say goodbye to all the bodies, push them back in. Have a look at Sarnak. Yeah, you brought it up on yourself, didn't you? Little shit. And then we'll head out, locking the doors behind us, past the sleeping
5 a.m. Yeah, the unconscious guy who is absolutely gone. Right? It's 5 a.m. in the morning. You slip out of the window quietly as you can. You make a stealth check.
We put the guard on his face on the desk as if he's fallen asleep and banged his head.
Yeah.
And his keys are back on his belt and everything, and there's nothing been disturbed.
So you're jumping out the window.
Yeah. I'm going to fold the windows back, and I'm going to use some earwax to try and stick it back down.
I say with disadvantage because you have been up all night.
Well,
there you go. That one.
That one. Rash. Guy falls into the dustbins.
I jump after him.
Fucking raccoons.
You hear the sound of footsteps.
I'll wild shape into a raccoon.
Okay.
Oh right.
Do that.
Yes.
Quick, lead them off. We'll wait here.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna make some noise in the fucking bins.
Yeah. Are you gonna? The footsteps are coming towards the alley that you're in.
Well, I'm going to hide Sky using my abilities.
Okay. So
Put a bag
So
over his head.
you put a small paper bag over Sky's head.
Right, look like a mannequin. Ah! Sort of lie awkwardly in a skip as a
Okay.
stiff mannequin.
Can you make a stealth check, please, the two of you?
And
Oh,
what
really.
role do I make to make
Oh,
as
man,
much noise as possible?
17.
That'll be a performance check.
Okay, performance. 18.
18, lovely. So these guys come running around the corner. The two of you, where are you hiding? There's basically some bins.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. So there's just bins you're hiding behind. Stealth check from you, please, Iron Sky.
Been there. I'm helping him.
Yeah. Give you advantage.
16.
16, 17. So I'm going to make a perception check for these guys. Let's see what they've got. So 13 and 7. Yeah, they don't see you. Even at 14 is the maximum.
Yeah, I'm still
they
making ruckus.
Yeah.
As I hear
Oh,
them.
what's that thing? It's disgusting.
As I as they come closer, I start hissing.
Okay. So you're hissing at them.
Yeah.
Oh, some kind of deformed cat. I've never seen one of them before.
18 intimidation.
Fucking hell.
I'll take like little lunges at them.
Shall we kill
like
it?
Fake
It
lunges.
looks dangerous. Might be a good to the public. Can't be asked. Let's go get a coffee. Maybe it'll fucked off by the time we get back. All right. No, they head off.
Okay.
Oh, that was very good. I like that idea.
I'll nod. I'm not sure if I can talk while in
No, you can't talk.
No, you can't.
I'll just nod, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Right, I'll stick our head around the alley. When they see the alley's clear,
Yep.
we're going to head off. We're going to be miming a little bit as if we're a bit drunk and coming back very late from a sit-in.
Okay. You are pretty damn tired. You are carrying a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got bags, you got paintings, you got somebody's got a pot plant as you walk down the street pretending to be drunk. Okay, give us a performance check. And you've got a raccoon, obviously.
No, the raccoon is going from shadow to shadow.
Oh, okay. Stealth check for raccoon then.
19.
19. It's looking good.
Our performance is terrible. 5.
Yeah, well, that's what
Well,
you expect.
that's
it's
a
the
good
worst
one. Yes.
drunk, pretend drunk. Oh, we're really drunk. Oh yeah, I've drunk so much. Oh, I'm drunk more than you. Oh yeah. What have you got there? Oh, I've got a pot plant. What have you got there? I've got this ashtray. Fucking hell, where did we get this stuff from? As you're wandering down the street. Luckily,
I've got a leather
it's
traffic coat
5
on
in the
my head.
morning and the street is empty. So which way are you going to go to get back home?
Well,
back alleys.
Where are we?
Oh,
you're here. Sorry, here.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The main entrance. So I guess we'll go just from.
Yeah, we want to go that way.
Unless there is like alleys.
That's the shortest distance.
You'd have to climb around over buildings and things.
Okay.
That's the outer wall of the thing. You haven't found a way through. You could try and find a way through, but it would be.
Oh, no.
That way.
Yeah, you want to just go around. Okay, cool. Roll me a D100.
Which one?
Just to see whether you attract interest.
88.
You do.
96.
Yeah, a couple of guards wander over to you and go, "Excuse me, sir, you're making a lot of noise. Are you aware that it's 5 in the morning and most of the city is asleep?"
It's 5 in the morning. I could have swore it was 2.
No, it's 5
Sorry.
o'clock, sir.
It's my birthday.
Sorry, sir. We mean no harm. We're going to bed now.
You are aware that there is a dangerous animal around that has been seen attacking people. It's savaged several people. Black and white it is, yes, with Vicious, nasty teeth, sir. It
I
will
wouldn't
bite
want to do
you.
your job. I'm not
Bite
brave
you.
enough.
Oh, it's very dangerous, sir. We scared it off earlier, but it is patrolling around the street, so I would get home if I were you.
I'm going to do right that. Well done, sir. Well done.
Where did
Cool, feel better.
you come by all
Thank you
this
for your service.
stuff? Just so I know for my records, he says,
Just
put them
moving offices.
at 5 in the morning.
We had an office party because we'd just been sacked. But this is our clearing out our stuff.
Right. And
When I say
you're
office
staying
party, we just
here
drank. Oh no, we are. We live in the area.
at Queenie's?
Oh yeah, you know it.
Yes. He writes some stuff down. Okay, thank you, sir. If I know of things being stolen, then I will know who to call on. Thank you very much.
Oh, who would that be? Oh, hi, you're funny. Well done. Bye bye. Right, we head off.
Okay. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Well,
Get some sleep.
head to bed.
Sleep. Yeah, you head in.
I'll put up a few pictures first.
Okay. Put up a few pictures. Yeah, you put your pot plant in, you put up a few pictures, you're down in the cellar where you normally sleep. There you go. And
Before going in, I'll pop back into being myself in a shadow and come out as myself.
Butt naked.
No, my clothes.
I'm going to think about setting up a complex series of mirrors, and so we can give the plants some light from upstairs.
We'll just not leave the fucking plants outside.
I don't know.
Where
I'm
they
not
can get
gardener.
stolen.
Yeah, by a drunken stroller.
Well, that was illuminating. I'm going to sleep on all that, and then hopefully we'll go hide the notes. Hide the notes in case we get busted in the night.
Yeah.
okay. And with that, our proud adventurers get themselves off to sleep. So 8 hours sleep from 5 a.m. takes us to past midday. So
Yeah,
we
one.
are
Yeah,
in
1 o'clock.
7 o'clock in the afternoon. 1 p.m. minus 8 hours. So you've got 24 hours left to solve the case.
That's about 4 days, isn't it?
Yeah. So we're going to stop there because you're going to do you waking up in the morning. So what have you guys found out? So you tell me. What did you take from all of that information I dumped on you?
A couple of pictures, some paper clips.
A smelly cigar.
I have now got keys to the courtroom, and
Okay.
I've got all those rings. And then in the morning, I'm intending to smelt down some pewter and start making some copies.
Okay.
Some weird cult signet rings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna
obviously
make,
the
list of
list of names with in the courtroom and narrowed down who were within the sight line of the.
Any names that are interesting?
Well, Trimmer, obviously, dead.
Mm-hmm.
Sarnak, dead.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning, dead. All by poison.
Thomas Henkel. Seems to be something to do with retro
Oh,
Starfield.
yeah. Mostly present at Starfield cases.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we couldn't find his name referenced anywhere, could we? Apart
No.
from being a visitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't involved in any cases.
Right. I wonder whether he's a reporter or whether he's undercover because he's the one that's been chasing down his rival and trying to kill him.
Could be our stealth caster of Curse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Was he in Gilbert's case? Within the room?
No.
Okay, so.
But it could be that when Ikono examined the body, that's when he picked up the curse.
Yeah.
But we don't know.
Okay.
Oh,
Good work,
I put
guys.
the last pin. I put the last pin in our conspiracy board, and then I go back and lie in bed.
Yeah, I think that was an amazing thing. I'm sorry, guys, that there isn't lots of visuals. I'm very busy doing 3 jobs at the moment, so I haven't been able to draw any new visuals. You did see a new visual last week of the pub, which the boys quickly exited, so that was fun. So that's the last one I did, and it's like, why the fuck do I bother? No, it's fine. But yeah, and obviously I didn't map out the court because I haven't had time. But I did it the old school way with description, which kind of worked
Theatre
in
of
its
the
own
mind.
way. It was fun, theatre of the mind. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. But yes, we are obviously very thankful for Tim at Tabletop Audio for his wonderful sounds. I will put something nice on now because I think I forgot halfway through. It was like, whoa, something's going on. So Tim's work is beautiful, lots of different styles, lots of different bits. This is called Magic Shop. Feels very Harry Potter-esque. He's a really good asset. It's free on Roll20. All you do is go across to the audio part and jukebox, and then you can open up tabletop audio stuff through the bit at the top, so you can manage audio, and then you click on tracks, and then you can choose tabletop audio, and all of his stuff is in there. It's absolutely good. There's literally thousands of options to play with, and to me they add that perfect theming bit. If you had a really positive bit that you liked tonight, if there was there's a bit I want to clip. When was it? When Matt went off on one. I need to remember what that was. But there's a bit I want to clip tonight where Matt went off on one, I think, and had me in stitches. There's any bits like that or anything that you like, please give us some feedback. It would be lovely. If you're listening on YouTube, please give us a like and a subscribe. We do this for fun. We're not doing this for cash. We're not interested. We're just, it's a record.
What?
All right. Maybe one day we'll do it for cash. But really, it's just a record of our games because we just thought we're silly. We're doing it.
Why not?
We put a lot of work into it, and actually, it's quite nice to have something that's quite low key and like this.
And also,
if you want to support
note.
me and my work, Roll20, please have a look at the packages I've got on there. It'd be lovely to sell some more. I've got more coming up in the pipeline, but obviously once I get my other jobs finished, I'll get back to doing that one. Anyway, have a lovely week, all of you. What are your plans this week, guys?
Nothing much.
Hello?
Same as ever.
I'm going to
anybody
sit in
Hello?
my chair and wait for next week.
I suddenly can't hear any of you. Have
Okay.
I just turned you down somehow? I turned you down. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh,
Nothing much.
well, I'm going to sit in my chair.
Oh, we were just singing you praises here.
Oh, were you? Oh,
Yes.
I'll have to listen back to it. I leant forward, and as I leant forward, I've got a little tiny volume control on my thing, and the music suddenly faded, and I thought, and then I stopped talking and went, "Hello," nobody was there. So it's like, what have I done? Oh God, I'm so tired.
I have walked 45 kilometers this week, so
You're joking. Well, I've probably done the same. I'm doing about 20,000 steps a day.
I did wait.
Are we out?
10 miles. No, not yet.
No, we're talking shit. Sorry, sorry guys. Thank you very much. We'll talk shit after this, and hopefully you come back and join us for another Cunning Plan episode. Thanks very much. Say goodnight, Matt.
Good night.
Good night. Say goodnight, Val.